Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Viewer discretion is advised.
She's a hero. She saved our lives.
Neighbors are remembering Mary Luton, who they say went through the streets of Waverly, Tennessee, knocking on doors to let people know a flood was coming.
She said it's an emergency, and she made me understand. Like, she didn't just say it once, she made me understand, get out. And if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't be here. There's no doubt.
Jody Stosky says when she and her son Daniel fled from the rising waters, she didn't know she would never see Mary again.
And I remember as I was getting into the car, her standing there. And she was like looking at us like almost rooting for us to make it, get out of here, go.
Reports say Mary stayed behind to try to save other neighbors, but she couldn't save herself. The 59-year-old died in the flood.
And she wasn't even.
All praises to the Most High YAHAWAH, the Heavenly Father, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Earthly Mother, sanctifying YAHAWAH, the Holy Son. Brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, welcome. This is your humble servant, Biglevi, and today is Thursday, August the 26th. Whoa, 2021, and it's currently 2:17 p.m. We are going through our most blessed fast. We would like to thank everybody for participating in this fast and to keep holding on. I believe the sun is already down for me and the people in the East Coast, and also the people in the South. The sun is down. We would like to sanctify this fast by saying all praises to the Most High. Thank you for having respect unto this fast. May you have respect unto the fast for the people of in the West Coast. Once the sun go down for them, which I'm pretty sure it's 3 to 4 hours behind, may Abedel watch there as a witness. Father, we thank you. We thank you, Your Eminence, Your Majesty, for everything that you did and everything that you do and everything that you will continually doing for the nation. We say thank you infinitely. All praises to the Most High. Now, beloved brothers and sisters, there is a reason why we keep telling our people to stay out of it. Okay, this is a reason that this is one of the main reasons that we always tell our people not to get involved. Okay, so there is a video that I'm going to play here. They may strike me for that, but I'm going to play this. Now, this sister, so to speak, okay, not all skin folk or kinfolk. This lovely sister right here, for the lack of a better term, we'll call her sister. During the flood over there in Tennessee, as you know, the KKK was formed in Tennessee, and the Tennessee mountain. Is that what that is? Yes, I believe that's what it was. If anybody got more information, please put it in the comment board or put it in the live chart. Yes, the KKK was formed in Tennessee mountain. Now you got this sister. Okay, she seems to be a senior citizen, so to speak, because I'm not quite sure I see the full picture. Now, during the flood, the Most High warned her. Okay, she could have get away, and nope, she left, and she's going door to door saving people. You see, a Christian, this is what that is. A Christian people like, oh, she's a hero, things like that. No, and in the eyes of the Most High, you wicked. You try to stop the hand of the Most High for judgment, and then he take you instead because you are trying to restrain the hand of the Most High. We must understand, beloved brothers and sisters, we must stay at peace. We cannot let something, I know people will say, oh, black people, stuff, they die and stuff, and then we will get emotional. We'll say, oh, why you have no respect for the elders? I have no respect for anybody that disrespect His Majesty, anybody that disrespect His Eminence. We must understand that we must get our feeling, emotions out of this. This lady right here was supposed to run like hell and get out of this place, go somewhere, pray, thank the Most High for saving her. No, she went around knocking on doors trying to save people. Which tell our people you cannot save anyone. You can't even save yourself. Walk upon your own salvation. That is why, as of today, we are going through the fast, okay? The most blessed fast. Beloved, we are going to go to multiple videos that we have, and we're going to do certain research, and then we're going to see what the Most High is doing throughout current events, past events, how this thing happened. What make her went over there and did this. Okay, I believe I pulled up this video before, but just in case, let me get it on standby, you know, when the people need it. All right, and I got the video ready. Once we get to the point, I will I will show the video.
She's a hero. She saved our lives.
Neighbors are remembering Mary Luton, who they say went through the streets of Waverly, Tennessee, knocking on doors to let people know a flood was coming.
She said it's an emergency, and she made me understand. Like, she didn't just say it once, she made me understand, get out.
So not only she been bothering them, bugging them, get out, a flood is coming, because the Most High made her see this first. All right, and her name is Mary anyways.
And if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't be here. There's no doubt.
Jody Stosky says when she and her son Daniel fled from the rising water.
Do you see how many Daniel you keep seeing, brothers? Is that a coincidence with the beloved brother Ayal keep bringing the book of Daniel? And then every time you watch a video, the previous woman, her name was Daniel. This dude is Daniel, another Daniel. That means the book of Daniel's being unsealed, and then a lot of issue happening. All praises to the Most High.
She didn't know she would never see Mary again.
And I remember as I was getting into the car, her standing there. And she was like looking at us like almost rooting for us to make it, get out of here, go.
Reports say Mary stayed behind to try to save other neighbors, but she couldn't save herself. The 59-year-old died in the flood.
And she wasn't even worried about herself. That's what gets me. She didn't care. She just worried about us.
You know what that is? You know why she worry about saving them, not saving herself? Because that's what they've been raised to believe. Because that's what our people been programmed in the church. Give your life to save other. Even if that person is the most wickedest person on earth, give your life. This video right here, this is from The Real Black. I highly suggest you to subscribe to Real Black. Okay, this movie is made in one of the, let me say, fun scene featuring actress Willa Pearl Curtis as Sarah. Okay, watch this scene. Okay, and you'll understand this movie came out in 1955. Okay, you'll understand why this thing happened. Okay, those are thieves that break into the house and they came in to rob those white people over there.
One scream a false move out of either you and you both get it.
Somebody at the door.
What do you want?
Say, what's eating you anyway?
Well, everybody's still asleep, and whatever it is, we don't want any.
Never mind the funny act, sister. Invite the man in. Come on in, mister, or I might have to shoot the pretty lady. I wouldn't if I were you. A lot of bullets will be flying around and the wrong people may get hurt.
Shall I take his gun for...
Just stay where you are. Get his gun, Dutch. Over there.
Milt Sharp and Dutch Charlie, am I right?
You read the papers. Who are you?
Oh, just somebody who's going to be missed in another few minutes.
They know you came here.
That's right, and you'll never get out of town alive. Why don't you get smart before you kill somebody and face a hanging?
I'd rather hang than go back to the pen.
I don't know why you busted out in the first place. Another 6 months, you'd have been up for parole. You just don't make sense.
I don't. Another 6 months, I'd have been up for parole. I'd have been a free man. Then what? Would you have given me a job? Would you have helped me?
Okay, this is very important what he said here. Would you give me a job? Would you help me? Because that's how they make that system. Once they put one of our brother in jail for stuff, the moment they get out, they're on their own. And they're going to have to do the same thing that they used to do to be free because nobody want to hire them, all right? This is not the point. This is the point, the next few seconds right here.
What have you got now? You'll never make it, Sharp. They'll give you 10 long years.
Okay, this is the
It's a colored woman.
Okay, it's a
That's
black
Sarah,
woman.
my maid.
This is the maid.
You gonna let her in?
I've got to. She'll know something's wrong.
Sorry, sir. Wrong house.
This is the right house, Sarah. Come on in.
And I like to talk to people with guns in their hands.
Get in here.
Not till you point that gun someplace else. What's going on here, Miss Penrose?
Well, obviously, Sarah, we are being held captive by these men.
Well, maybe you is, but I ain't.
Man, out of the heck. Oh, Sarah!
You see what happened here? Do you understand what happened here? This is why I told all people there are certain garbage, and then I see how people always watching movies, they don't understand. Like there's, I will not use that word, programming you. No, they are educating you. They are molding you. This woman, this black woman came in. First thing she see, what they teach our women, be arrogant, be bold, be a hero. This dude has a gun in his hand.
I've got to. She'll know something's wrong.
Okay, he pointed the gun at her.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, she pointed the gun at her. The best thing she should have done is turn around and go home. She didn't. Okay.
Wrong house.
This is the right house, Sarah. Come on in.
And I like to talk to people with guns in their hands.
Okay, be very combative. That's what they are teaching the women. This dude have a gun. He could have easily shot you. Shoot. He could have easily shot her. Okay, again, this is a movie, but that's how they are teaching our people. Okay?
Get in here.
Not till you point that gun someplace else.
Okay? So hit him with he has a gun. And they taught our women, like, if they do this man, he will submit unto. If this was the reality, something else would have happened. Worry.
What's going on here, Miss Penrose?
Worry.
Well, obviously, Sarah, we are being held captive by these men.
Okay, watch this man over there. You know, he has a gun, and then...
Well, maybe you is, but I ain't.
Okay, she hit him, fight, save the white folks, save them. And this man could have easily shot her. This guy should have easily shot her. But this is a movie, they are teaching you. They are teaching you. Go comfort them. Go comfort them. Don't you worry, honey. Everything's going to be okay. And then she's a hero. And people think this scene is funny. Don't you worry. Everything's all right. Everything's going to be all right. Comfort them. And that's what happened here. That's what happened here, okay? I'm not quite sure I got the name of the movie. CP Time or CPT. Is that what that is? Colored People Time? Huh. I forgot the name of the movie. Okay, the phrase used. Oh, well, anyway, I forgot the name of the movie. The Colored Maid was constantly late. That's the name of the movie. All right, it's a good movie. All right, if you can watch it, go ahead and watch it. So that's what it is. People think this is all teaching. They are teaching our women to reach to our people to risk their life to save others, especially the white folks. Is that thing even recording right now? All right, yes it is. So let us keep on moving, brothers.
There was more devastation when Jody and Daniel returned to their home to see the damage the flood caused.
No, everything's ruined.
Oh, no. It's okay, though. It's okay. I didn't lose any.
You belong here. Apparently not. You don't belong there. We belong there.
Family.
After all homes can be repaired, most stuff can be replaced. But there was only one Mary Luton.
We'll never forget her. And we will tell the people about her forever.
A GoFundMe page has been set up to help Mary's family pay for her funeral.
Okay, so Mary didn't listen. Those are the hardcore Christian, and there's no doubt, brothers. There's no doubt. Those are the hardcore Christian that listen to the church. The church tell them, hey, risk your life, save people, because God will look at you and say, oh, you gave your life to save somebody else. Coming in. This is heaven. Enjoy the kingdom. It doesn't work like that. Those are the hardcore Christian. And we keep telling our people, stay out of it. Stay out of it, beloved. Okay? Do we have a beat here? I don't know. I got two. Nah. I'll play whenever it's good. Let me see. I can't even remember which beat that I have. Okay. So anyway, stay out of it. Don't get involved with this. They are looking for $5,000 gold. If she was another person, this should have been already backed up and done, but that's it. That's what that is. We give the Most High praises and glory. All right? This is not a hero right there. This is a wicked person. This is going to warp people the wrong way, but that's what that is. Okay? She was beautiful and brave woman. She seems like a wonderful woman. Rest in peace. It's amazing people like this can still exist in this bloated society. May she rest in peace. She's a true legend. She's not. By tomorrow, everybody will forget her name. She's not going to be honored. Her family is not going to get crowned upon their heads. She's gone. And she's not in Abraham's bosom. Okay? Don't stand in front of the Most High. He told you. That's a warning to all people. If you try to stop the destruction, the rightful destruction that's going upon this land, the Most High will take you with whoever that you try to protect. All right?
People died of natural causes, but...
Good evening, everyone. One of the deadliest flooding
Okay, that's the same woman. I think this one has more information.
Events in Tennessee history.
3 people, including 2 children, remain missing tonight as recovery efforts continue in Humphreys County.
We will have team coverage of the cleanup and also the search here in Waverly. We will get to our crews all across the field here in just a matter of moments. But first, I have new information for you on the death toll. We now know that 18 people were killed by the flash flooding on Saturday here in Waverly. The sheriff and the police chief telling me that that death toll number actually went down from 22 that we were reporting yesterday, simply because some people were counted twice and they've learned that other people died of natural causes. But still, 18 lives lost is taking a heavy toll.
Y'all seen us get a little emotional through some of this. He and I both, probably more so me.
Okay, so you can feel the sorrow in his voice. So those guys, they are not faking this, brothers. It's because you never seen them doing anything like that. So you never see them expressing their feelings. And I told you, beloved, the moment they find one black person, the moment they'll find one person that look like us, they're going to make this thing all about this person. They're going to put their face, they say, those are the people that die. Those are the ones that suffer about this. Those are the ones. That's what that is.
You have to remember, these are people we know.
Yeah, people that...
These are people's families that we know. These are people...
You know, the death toll is 18, you know. You know what to do when they say 18?
People that we grew up with. This is just people of our small county. And it's very close to us.
As of now, 3 people remain missing, 2 children and a person in their 20s. Officers are working from daylight to dark to find
2 children and a person in the 20s. Hopefully that person is not 21 years old. Zaza.
Them. We also learned today water has been restored here in Waverly, though a boil water advisory remains in effect, and debris removal services will start in the next day or two. Another obstacle in the way to the cleanup process. Much of the public works equipment was damaged, and it is needed so badly right now.
You see, this is what we always say: the Mosiah is a master chess player. He checkmate those people. Not only he did this to this thing, and he also damaged their property, the thing that they would need to repair this.
You look around, and street after street is covered in debris like this.
Look at the car, man. Look at this car. Beloved, this is beautiful. Look at what the Mosiah did. This is a Buick. Yeah, it's a Buick.
Have much more throughout the evening. Vicki, Rory.
Thanks so much, Carrie. And while the death toll is already painfully high, we're hearing stories of how it could have been so much worse.
Yeah, we want to share these stories of heroic rescues with you. So we're going to go to News Channel 5's Chris Davis, who has a survival story thanks to another selfless neighbor. Chris.
Well, Rory, a woman and her son were able to escape this.
For some reason, I don't know what it is. This dude's name is Chris Davis. Is that what that is? All right. Then what was the other guy name? That's another Chris Davis? That's his name? Wait, hang on. I don't know what's going on here. We got 2 Chris Davis here.
15 lives lost is taking a heavy toll.
Y'all seen us get a little emotional through some of this. He and I both, probably more so me.
Okay, so I don't know. I don't think they say Chris Davis, Humphreys County Sheriff. Is that okay, what is this guy?
You have to remember, these are people we know.
Okay, they don't put that guy name. Is his name Chris Davis too? This is very confusing. Hang on. Humphrey County Sheriff.
Humphreys County Sheriff. Here you go.
Okay, who's the Sheriff? Chris Davis. Okay. All right, so this is the Sheriff, Chris Davis, right? Is that what that is? Okay, so yeah, the news are very confusing. Okay, so this is Sheriff Chris Davis. Okay, now who the hell is this dude? Okay, let's listen to what he said again.
And debris like this. We will have much more throughout the evening. Vicki, Rory.
Thanks so much, Carrie. And while the death toll is already painfully high, we're hearing stories of how it could have been so much worse.
Yeah, we want to share these stories of heroic rescues with you. So we're going to go to News Channel 5's Chris Davis, who has a survival.
So it's another Chris Davis. What is this? Is it what is the Mosiah sending? Maybe I'm getting my head open my ass right there. But is it the 2 Chris Davis? Is it his son, or this is the sheriff living a double life and he's working as a sheriff at night and then a news reporter during the day? Is that what that is?
Story thanks to another selfless neighbor, Chris.
Well, Rory, a woman and her son were able to escape.
Okay, so this dude name is also Chris Davis. So you got 2 Chris Davis going on here. Now, the spiritual meaning of this, what I'm picking up from this, Christ and David. Okay? Christ and David. So maybe YAHAWAH is in the way. Maybe the house of David is already up. Okay, Davism. Okay, MJ. Okay, if it wasn't Manasseh, would say he was like her. Wow, she's going to heaven. Oh, yeah. Hey, look. Wow, she's going to heaven. She'll be having us every supper with Jesus Christ. Those are the Christian. Okay, this is the complete opposite. All right. Then again, this is weird. That guy name is Chris Davis and sheriff name is Chris Davis. They could be father and son. They could be father and son or brother and father. Tennessee, all those backwarded, buck-toothed, hillbilly monsters that are inbred between each other. Yeah. This could be his son. He didn't even know this. That could be the sheriff's son that he fathered with his sister or mother or whatever. It came out like this, giving the same name. I'm so confused. He's this dude. There's two Chris Davis here. That's the Most High sending a message. If you got more information on Christ, David Christ, the house of David. Oh, you know what? You know what that is? You know what that is? I just got it now. This is the Most High confirm unto us we must study the book, The Prince of the House of David. Yes, the Prince of the House of David. We must study that book. Next week, I would say starting next month, I will bring this book. Well, we will bring this book together. We'll study the Prince of the House of David. Thank you for this confirmation through the Holy Spirit. Let us move in. Now I got it. All right.
Escaped this apartment complex before it was inundated by water, but they might not have noticed that those levels were rising if it wasn't for their neighbor, Mary. The pain of losing so much so quickly.
I don't think I'm going to try to save that. I was just going to try to find my debit cards, my keys.
Exactly. We get the materialistic first.
Times more than Jody and her son Daniel can bear.
No, everything's ruined.
Oh, no.
Especially the items that hold.
They just worry about their stuff. They're not really worried about the sister. They just worry about the materialistic stuff. They worry about Eliphaz.
Precious memories.
It's all ruined. It's all gone. Oh, my stuff. It's just gone.
All my stuff.
Like important paperwork and old love letters from her parents, now marred in mud.
It's okay, though. It's okay. I didn't lose any family.
And that's true because of their neighbor, Mary Luton, who saw the need to knock.
She said it's an emergency. And she made me understand. Like, she didn't just say it once. She made me understand, get out. And if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't be here. There's no doubt. There's no doubt.
By the time she could get the car around, Trace Creek had risen to their doorstep.
And I remember as I was getting into the car, her standing there. And she was like looking at us like almost rooting for us to make it, get out of here, go.
But Mary stayed behind, alerting others. But there wasn't enough time to save herself.
We'll never forget her. And we will tell the people about her forever. And my grandchildren will.
No, you won't.
In addition to being a kind neighbor, Mary was also the proud mother of 2 adult sons.
She's a hero. She saved our lives.
We wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for your mom.
Losing so much so quickly, they don't have much they can give to her sons, other than an unending flow of gratitude.
And she wasn't even worried about herself. That's what gets me. She didn't care. She just worried about us.
Mary's family has set up a GoFundMe account that will be able to put in place both her funeral expenses. We also just learned that her son Dustin was in that home with her. He survived but lost everything. So that GoFundMe account will help them get back on their feet and start to piece their life back together. You can find a link to that hopefully soon on our website, newschannel5.com. That's the latest here.
All right, so you just witnessed this again. When the father stay out of it, you stay out of it, okay? All right, let me see if there's any update. Search for victim N. Oh, okay, all right, okay. All right, I gotta go drop her to work. All right, let me see. It's already like 3:18. Boy, I won't even have time to finish this thing. All right, I'm back. What I was saying again? I mean, to you it's instantly, but to me, you know, it's all over. Yeah, they say they have some type of victim search, a search for victim ends. Is that what that is? Let me check this. 5 hours ago, so.
As more damage is uncovered, we're getting a closer look at just how strong those floodwaters turned out to be from TEMA officials on the ground in Humphreys County. Right now, because water may not be safe to consume, the city of Waverly is still under a boil water advisory. There is bottled water available, and city officials say if you can't get to a distribution site, give them a call and they will get water to you. And to help people whose jobs have been impacted, state disaster unemployment assistance is now available to Humphreys County workers. And tragically, the death toll from last weekend's flooding has reached 20. Thankfully, though, investigators have wrapped up their search and rescue operations across the flooded area, and no one else remains missing. News Channel 5's Aaron Cantrell, live for us in Waverly this morning.
Okay, so now this is again, anytime these disasters are really bad and stuff like that, a town that is 90% white and 6 or 7% black, they always send somebody that look like us, and then find somebody that look like us, interview that person, and then take the pressure off of them and put it on you. That was the covenant, not this time. Now, search for victims ends, recovery begins. Okay, so the same thing that happened in Surfside, those people are more realistic, and then they know something happened over there, so you know, they're just going to go over there and let this happen. So why is all those things happening, brothers? It's happening because of Genesis 15, verse 13. Okay, what is it? Oh, man, I didn't make it there. But anyway, Psalm 105, for the Lord is good, his mercy is everlasting, and his truth endureth all generations. Until this generation that we fast, that he said, this generation is the most blessed, because they are witnessing what the other generation wanted to witness. Okay, all praises to the Most High. All right, this is happening because the 400 years is over. Okay, beloved brothers and sisters, Genesis 15, verse 13, and he said unto Abram, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. From 1619 to 2019 will fulfill this prophecy, or whatever you want to call it, 1623 to 2023, or 1622 for 23, whatever it is, the 400 years is up. Pay up. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge. And the Father, his eminence, is judging this whole nation through the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham. Okay, multiple plagues. Okay, so the one that we just witnessed here is plague number 10. Number 10. Voices, thunder voices. Okay, thunder voices referred as the weather, the flooding, the tornadoes. Okay, the hailstorm and all of that. Okay, and then again we find plague number 1, sorrow. So now we are going to keep going and see what's going on, because this one is fairly new, and see what happened there.
This community is so tight-knit. These losses just extra painful there.
It really is, Amy. You know, this is just an emotional time.
Then again,
this is a city.
Again, beloved. Now listen, brothers, listen. Watch what the Messiah is doing here. Watch what the Messiah is doing here. What kind of message he's saying. He tell the nation he officially raised the priest. The first move of the Messiah is to turn his face towards the nation. The second move is to raise the priest. And the third and final move is to establish a great king over us. This dude name is Aaron Cantrell. The other guy name was Levi Ismael. This dude name is Aaron. Aaron, a Levite. The Levites, the priests, are up. The proper holy order of Melchizedek, the holy order of the Messiah, is here. Okay, so let's see if we can get another, the one that we had the other day, where Levi was over there. Boy, let me see if I can copy this. Oh, you know what? Let me just do it instantly like this. Oh boy. All right. Well, I was trying to get it now. You're offline. Check your connection. That's why, you know, they cut me today off too. They've been messing with the internet, and, you know, I don't know if it's back yet. Every time I'm trying to do something, they cut the internet. and then they caught it. So this lesson was supposed connect to the internet. You know, you're offline. So let's see. I'm offline at 3:24 p.m. We'll see what time I'm going to get back. You know, because I really wanted to play this bit. Well, since we're offline, let me just listen to this bit, you know, let the people enjoy this. I mean, to you guys, it's instantly, but to me, it's going to take hours. Let me talk to the wife right quick. The Most High glory on this bit. We're still not back on. All right, they finally put my internet back at 3:53 p.m. So this brother, like we were saying, beloved, this brother name is Levi Ismail. Okay, now we got the thing, little Levi, big Levi, and then this dude from the same station name is Aaron Cantrell. What does Cantrell? Yeah, I know we got beloved brother Gatrell, but I don't know Cantrell. Define Cantrell.
Here's a summary from Ancestry. Cantrell name meaning. English. From Old French chanterelle, small bell, treble, hence a metonymic occupational name for a bellmaker or ringer. French. Nickname for someone who liked to sing.
This is personal. I know what that means. Oh God, I know what that means, but it's personal. All praises to the Most High. Sister Maria Baptiste, this is a confirmation for you and I, involving the sapphire. That's what that is. All praises. This is a confirmation for me. All right then. Wow. Little did I know this thing will happen. So anyway, we got brother Aaron here, Aaron, and we got Levi here, Levi, which Aaron was a high priest, a Levite high priest. Okay, so the Most High definitely tell us that he raised the priest. So we had this video on the other one that we released. That thing even recording right now. Yes, it is. So now let us continue, beloved brothers, and see if there's anything in there for us. All praises to the Most High.
Where you probably know everyone, and if you don't know everyone, you have at least heard about them. So losing 20 people, including children, it's a lot for any community to take in. You know, with the help of Family News Channel 5, we've identified some of those victims from the deadly flooding, but we're waiting for officials to identify all of 20 the people. Now, detectives will investigate each of the deaths individually to find out exactly what happened to them. Now, since no one is missing now, the focus now turns to cleanup and rebuilding efforts. Law enforcement will be helping people rebuilding and securing property, also continue looking into ways to keep people safe through all of this, and supporting each other is how they plan to move past this horrific time.
Yeah, we lean on each other a lot. We step away a lot, take those minutes.
We actually had a dispatcher that left her home, a former dispatcher.
Chris Davis again.
That left her home.
That's the Chris Davis. You know, those are the Most High sent his message through name, nature, signs, numbers, dreams, and visions.
To the water with her puppy dog, and come in and sat down in one of those seats and started taking calls because she was worried about other people. That tells you about what our people are.
It really hurt them.
Just a selfless act right there. I mean, you're getting a look at that, some of that damage right now. This is what the whole city of Waverly, or a good portion of Waverly, looks like because of those floodwaters. You know, the chief and the sheriff there, they just wanted to thank all law enforcement for stepping up and trying to save as many people as possible. And they will have mental health experts here on site to help those first responders deal with all of this trauma and help them process everything. But Amy, it's a long road to recovery, but the sun is rising. People are getting out there and they're starting once again to try to recover.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that's good. So this is what's today, 5 hours ago. Did they cut me again? I can't read the comments. Let me refresh it. Oh boy.
As more damage is...
Let's see what the... Okay. When I watch stories like this, it makes me appreciate and value life so much, even more. It makes whatever. My heart goes out, praying, hi, no Channel 5, praying. All praises to the Most High. Let us move in.
And we have another crew in North Hills this morning at Nordhoff Street at Langdon Avenue near Our Lady of Peace Church. A pedestrian is in critical condition following a hit and run there.
So you hear what they say here? Let's listen it again. You'll understand what's happening here. Listen.
And we have another crew in North Hills this morning at Nordhoff Street at Langdon Avenue near Our Lady of Peace Church.
Near Our Lady of Peace Church, you people will have no peace. And then, there's a ley line in this church, and the driver didn't even see this fellow, just run over him, and then he left. All praises to the Most High.
A pedestrian is in critical condition following a hit and run there. The suspect was just arrested for possible DUI.
That's the thing. They don't know what it is for possible DUI, possible this, possible that. Yeah, so talking about this, let me tell the story again. Where's my water? Let me tell the story of our beloved sister Yvonne Frazier. What happened? The sister wanted the nation to know. We said this in a prayer today, but we will say this again. All right. Water today for my fast. Water only. Liquid fast. Now, our beloved sister, her husband was speeding. She got pulled over, and the cop arrested him, and they charged him with DUI. And they called him to come to court. That was in 2019, 2 years ago. So, and when he showed up to court the first time, and they didn't give them a reason, and they say, well, come back this day, something happened. And then they give the date, a second date, a third date. But when this happened, when the husband got arrested and pulled over, and the sister prayed, she prayed the Most High, she prayed, she supplicated the great King. And then she came, the nation, they prayed, she prayed. And the third time they went, they sent them back. They prayed. They keep putting pressure on the brother to get a guilty charge, because if anything else, to plead guilty. He will get a lighter sentence. If he found guilty, he will get a heavier sentence. So the brother did not. So they prayed to the Most High. And this time, 2021, 2 years later, they went to the courtroom, and the judge threw everything away. They threw the charge. They didn't charge them. They tell them, get the hell out of the court, never come back here anymore. They good. Come to find out, the reason why they threw the case away is because the cop didn't show up. The cop that gave the ticket that arrested the fellow, he didn't show up. Not only he did not show up, they could not find him. They were looking for him. They could not find him. So when they investigated further, they find out that he's been missing for 2 years. They find out like they can't get this guy for 2 years. He's gone. He's no more. The Most High took it. The moment he arrested the brother, the sister prayed. The Most High took him right in there. And she and her husband and her whole family, they give praises and glory to the Most High. Our prayers are powerful, man. Our prayers are working. All right? So, let us keep on moving, brothers. That's what happened. And again, like I said, a lot of those cops, beloved, okay, that you see, and a lot of them that you see, they are no more when it comes to this plague. They are no more when it comes to certain things. Those guys, they had to testify against one of our people, one of the chosen one, and the Most High took them, and they are no more. And they can't go to court and testify. They have to throw the case away. Okay? All praises to the Most High. Is that thing recording? Yes. Because of the internet, they caught. Did they call it again? Oh, all right. Call it.
Some fast food customers in Phoenix, Arizona will need to find another place to dine after a fire destroyed a Carl's Jr. and Green Burrito restaurant this week. Smoke and flames could be seen pouring out of the building's windows. The two-alarm blaze necessitated the use of some 36 fire units.
Watch the engine when you go fly with that mask.
Firefighters initially tried to battle the fire from inside the building, but despite their best efforts, it continued to burn. Reportedly, 4 employees and 1 patron who had been in the restaurant were unhurt. The fire was eventually brought under control, but no one will be eating at this branch of the fast food chain anytime soon. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. Meanwhile, several counties in Arizona are under an excessive heat warning as temperatures reach well over 100 degrees.
May the Father bless our beloved brothers and sisters in Arizona. Our beloved brother Ayal and the congregation over there. May they be at peace. May peace be upon them. But what's happening here, it's plague number 2 out of the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham, fiery conflagration of the cities. What you're going to see, they were trying to fight the fire inside, but they couldn't because it's not a normal fire. Okay? So that's what happened here.
This is Inside Edition.
Okay, so all praises to the Most High.
Developing right now at noon, 2 teenagers are under arrest after an alarming school threat.
They're accused of making threatening posts on social media. Local 10 News reporter Ian Margol is live outside the high school in Pembroke Pines with the details. Ian.
So both of them are facing serious charges. Both of them were in front of a judge this morning. This all started on Monday. I want to take you some video here of the school. When Pembroke Pines police on Monday got an anonymous tip about a possible school shooting at Flanagan, they added more security to the school on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, they were able to find an Instagram post with a text threatening to, quote, terrorize the school, and eventually connected that post to 2 students who are 15 years old, both of them young men. Now, this morning in court, both of them were charged with 1 felony count.
Okay, young man, just show us who they are and blur their face. Is that what you guys used to do?
Each for making a written threat to do bodily harm or commit an act of terrorism, and 1 misdemeanor count each for knowingly causing the disruption of an educational institution Both of those students were again in court this morning. They faced the judge. That judge said they will be held for 21 days. They will be back in front of that judge next week on Wednesday. This is still very early on in this investigation. As soon as we get any updates, of course, we'll let you know.
Okay, all right. Anyway, give them a spirit of fear. So those two dudes went in there, and then for some reason they threatened to pop the whole place with popcorn. So all praises to the Most High.
Well, tonight there is a desperate search to find about 20 people unaccounted for after the remnants of Tropical Storm Fred caused deadly flash floods in western North Carolina. CBS's Jesse Mitchell reports from on the ground.
So, Tropical Fred, I didn't know anything about this, okay? 2 dead and 20 missing. It happened in North Carolina. A beloved brother or sister sent us an email. I didn't know about this. This happened in August, like 15, 18, 19. And then it is now, I'm just, hear about like this, 2 dead and 20 missing. Didn't know about that.
The search for the nearly 24 unaccounted for runs as far and wide as the devastation itself.
This is my house.
The remnants of Tropical Storm Fred dropped more than a foot of rain in 3 days, turning homes into slow-floating projectiles.
There were copious amounts of water that came down those ridges and inundated those communities.
Nearly 100 people had to be rescued. First responders are following cell phone signals and 911 reports to find those still missing, many of whom they know personally.
That's 47 miles of riverbank that we're going to have to look for potentially victims in the river that were washed down.
Sherry Mincy said her home floated a half-mile downstream as she watched from inside.
All of a sudden, I felt this jerk and the trailer started floating down the river.
The storm left behind an estimated $300 million in initial damage costs.
You heard that, man? $300 million, brothers. This is no joke. This is no joke, but we give the Most High praises and glory.
It'll be months before the Mills Family Feed Store will be back in business.
We've been able to reopen. A lot of these folks' businesses are gone.
All these folks' business are gone. So let's hear this again. Let me just make sure that's what he said.
A lot of these folks' businesses are gone.
Yep, they're gone.
Rebuilding is going to take a lot, Nora. People's lives were washed away in an instant, but no one here is talking about quitting. In fact, one of the...
Yes, sweetie. All right, then. Okay, they say they're going to rebuild. All right, well, anyway.
Family members here says they are putting mud, sweat, and tears into these efforts.
Yeah, Malachi. Let's see what Brother Malachi's have to say about this when they say they're going to rebuild. For the Lord, this is Psalm 105, for the Lord is good, his mercy is everlasting, and his truth endureth to all generation, including the most blessed generation. Let's take the last book of the Old Testament. This thing always moves so fast. Malachi 1 verse 4. So, well, we can begin in in verse 3. And, well, let's take verse 1 to verse 4. Verse 1, the burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau's Jacob brother? Saith the Lord, yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, favoritism. Okay? I hated Esau, and lay his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and will build desolate places. Okay, just like they said, they will build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they will build, but I will throw down. That's why you people can't build. The Father will throw it down. Okay. Again, this is plague number 10. Thunder voices. All right. Let us keep going to the next. Wait a minute. Did I read the Did I read the comments? Let's check the comments a little. What was
tonight
that?
in the search and recovery efforts after
we already get rid of it. Okay, so all right. Let's watch this.
deadly storms in Haywood County. Officials identifying 2 men killed in those storms. One was 86 years old, the other 68.
7 people are still missing. 13 people who were unaccounted for have been found and reunited with their families. More than a dozen bridges are still impassable because of flooding. CBS 17's Isla Ferrell reports on the lake.
I have to listen to this again. It seems like there's a lot of mirror image here. Listen to this. Listen. Oops. Listen.
Tonight in the search and recovery efforts after deadly storms in Haywood County. Officials identifying 2 men killed in those storms. One was 86 years old.
Okay, 2 men. The first one was 86 years old.
The other 68.
7 people.
The other guy is 68. You can't make this up, brothers. The first guy is 86 years old. The other guy is reverse that. Is 68. How are you making this up? The first guy is 86 years old. The other one is 68. Is anybody catch that? Let me see. God bless and keep the survivors. March. Praying for all the family. What is our government going to do? Help the people. Watch out to put the protest. Repent, and repent. Accept the Almighty God, Yahweh, okay, and your Savior in the name of His precious Son, Yeshua Mashiach. Okay, this is strange. This is strange. Okay, this could be one of our people. This could be a Hebrew. Comma, and comma. Yes, this is a Hebrew. Let me see. It's a red state. So what? After the vile and hateful comment about Manhattan, I've got stop being just cry, baby. 2 Chronicles 7:13. I shut up heaven if my people, now you people want to call the Most High by His name and praise and seek His face. Nah. That's not what that is. This is what. Let me show you what that is. What that fellow with Dennis J. Israel. Why is there so many fakers out there? Who are those people? Mighty God Yahweh. Who are those guys? Let me see if I can find out who those people are. If they are Hebrews. Okay, they have no videos, nothing. That shows you that they are undercover. Okay. They have nothing, no stuff, and then yet they are all over commenting, and things like that. So, yeah. So no. Let me show you. You guys want to come over there and pray? You guys want to pray because I don't know. The Most High say, if my people. First of all, you're not the Most High people. Okay, and Second Chronicle verse 7-14 is being fulfilled, is already fulfilled. Okay, that is why you are being swept off this land and all over the land. Okay, and the book of Jacob 5, and also the book of Ether, 2 Ether chapter, Ether 2 chapter 2 verse 9. Yeah, this thing. Oh man, the whole chapter, verse 9. And now we can behold the decrees of YAHAWAH concerning this land, and it is a land of promise, and whosoever nation shall possess it shall serve God. You guys did possess this land. You did not serve God. You did not serve Yahweh, as you said. You did not serve YAHAWAH, Yahuwah. You serve Satan. Okay, it shall serve God, or they shall be swept off when the fullness of His wrath shall come upon them. And the fullness of His wrath cometh upon them when they are repenting in iniquity. The Jaredite got swept off, and you are going to swept off. For behold, this is the land which is choice above all land. Wherefore, he that doth possess it shall serve God, or shall be swept off. For it is an everlasting decree of YAHAWAH, and it is not until the fullness of iniquity among the children of the land that they are swept off. And this cometh unto you, O ye Gentiles. And this cometh unto you, O ye Gentiles, that ye may know the decrees of YAHAWAH, that ye may repent and not continue in your iniquities until the fullness come, and ye may not bring down the fullness of the wrath of YAHAWAH upon you, as the inhabitant of the land have hitherto done. You did not, and your fullness is done. Psalm 75, 8. You know, in the land of the Lord, there is a cup. And then all the wicked shall reign, and all the messed up thing that's in there. So that's what happened. All praises to the Most High.
There's certain places you can go to where you just feel at peace.
Judy Mason's peaceful place was here at the Laurel Bank Campground in Haywood County, which is about 3 hours west of Greensboro.
I would at least try once a year to go up there to the campground, and I'm so happy that I did in June. So,
okay, Naomi, okay, daughter of Judy. Judy is another one for Judith. Okay, Naomi. Okay, who was Naomi in the Bible? We keep coming up with a bunch of Bible name. Who was Naomi in the Bible? Or Naomi?
According to Wikipedia, Naomi is Ruth's mother-in-law in the Hebrew Bible in the book of Ruth.
Okay, I think she was the one who taught Ruth how to do certain things. She was the one who tell Ruth to go uncover Boaz's feet. Was it Ruth? Was it Naomi that told Ruth, to get in there when Boaz was asleep? Give him more wine and then bake cookies and. Yep. I believe that was her. Please correct me. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. It was Naomi or Naomi that taught Ruth how to go over there and then trick Boaz to do certain stuff with her, and then shamefully conceive certain bread in the oven. Zaza.
So I got to see her one last time in June before all this.
Judy loved being there and having friends and family visit. Last week, when floodwaters rushed through her quiet community, her life ended.
The last, she had told me she thought she'd still be at the camper and that it was going to end by 7. So when she says that, I'm thinking, okay, so it's not going to be that bad.
Last Tuesday, Judy's daughter tried to convince her mom, who was COVID positive, to leave her camper during Tropical Storm Fred.
That's the worst thing I thought would happen, is a tree would fall, on her camper, because she was surrounded by trees, not knowing that the river beside her would be what would take her.
Okay, so that's one thing those people always it seems to forget. The Most High said no more. You cannot enjoy the blessing anymore. You did not keep his law in this land. When he brought you here, he didn't brought you to destroy us only. He brought you here to destroy us and serve him. You didn't do none of that. The contract says you're going to come here, punish my children a little, and show them how to serve me while you're serving me. No, you come there, you destroy everything, you show his children how to serve Satan. And the Most High is pissed off. As you can see, beloved brothers, the Gentiles cannot enjoy the land anymore. They can enjoy the vacation. They can enjoy anything. They go to the beach, shark, somebody shoot them over there, or a coyote attack them. They go camping, bears eating them, rapists in the wood, and they go hiking. They just fell and died. Their dog, their daughters, their wife, they just die. They just camping over there. A river came upon them and killed them. All praises to the Most High.
The 73-year-old refused to leave, and families started worrying when they did not hear from her after the storm hit. Naomi Haney reported her mom as missing to Haywood County officials on August 18th.
The last someone saw her was in tire-deep water and, just driving as fast as she could out of there. But then that's when all the real scenarios in my head started playing out of what might have happened or could have happened. Did she make it across the bridge?
After heading to Crusoe, Haney learned Haywood officials found her mom's body 300 feet from her car.
But I had to see for myself, even though my whole family didn't want me to see it. Like, She's my mom. I had to make sure it was her.
Yeah, the Bible.
Haney focused on her mom's hazel eyes and her hands to make sure.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Woo. Yep. Now you see why this thing is happening to those people. Okay? Let me drink some water right quick. This is perfect. Oh, talking about perfection. There's this number over there, 13336. Add them together if it's truly perfect, because I'm not too good with math. Is it perfect? Water tastes good. Perfection, beloved brothers and sisters. César Bourgier, you can see and know those people, or the so-called the backwarded hillbilly bucktooth Christians, with the mark of the beast here, worshiping the mark right here, which is a part of the mark right here. César Bourgier. And then now you see why the Most High took her. Why the Most High did this to this town. Perfection. All praises to the Most High.
It was her.
But it's like you grab your mom's hand so
Look
much
at
as a
this.
child that you know what her hand looks like.
A moment of reality, loss, and peace, knowing her mother she lost is in heaven, surrounded by other people she loves.
Whoa. And heaven? Is that what that is? Your mom. What? Let me hear this again, because we were just watching the Caesar. We told you those people are the Christian. Is that? Hang on. Let me see. Let me see right here. Heaven.
She's my mom. I had to make sure it was her.
Haney focused on her mom's.
Okay, this dude hold that plate in his hand. Those are the Christian, the plate that have the white Jesus on it.
Hazel eyes and her hands to make sure it was her.
But it's like you grab your mom's hand so much as a child that you know what her hand looks like.
A moment of reality, loss, and peace, knowing her mother she lost is in heaven, surrounded by other people she loves.
Is that what that is? You guys sure you won't say the head heaven? You know, heaven the word heaven started with the H. I'm pretty sure she's on the other place that start with the H. Zaza. Nah, she's nowhere near there, man. Nowhere near that place. She's nowhere near that place. You know why? She's in a place that the Most High allow a lot of us to visit. Okay, so we give the Most High praises and glory. And those things, they keep them really down. They don't report them to the news. So 408 views, things like that. Let me see if we have any comment. I don't think we do. Damn, man, they keep messing with my internet. But all praises to the Most High, man.
New tonight, an arrest made in a brutal assault inside a Yolo County store. Police say the victim was beaten and stabbed at the Wayside Market in Knights Landing earlier this week. The surveillance photo shows the suspect standing over him with a large knife. Deputies arrived to find a pool of blood on the floor. The suspect and the victim were gone. Investigators tracked them both down nearby. The suspect was arrested and the victim was taken to a hospital.
So many spirit out there, man. All praises to the Most High. Crazy. Again, this is plague number 5, destruction by the sword. Okay, destruction by the sword. So Guy like stabbed the other guy to death. He almost stabbed him to death. Both of them run. Why would you run? He stabbed you. What was? What was it? Ah, sorry. Why would you run, man? He's just, the story doesn't make any sense anymore, brethren. That's not sister. When you all listen to this, it doesn't make any sense. A guy got on top of another dude. What was it? What is it? Some kind of like rodeo going on over there? That guy got on top of him, pull off a giant knife, start stabbing his ass, and then both of them run. And then the police have to get to at the bottom, like they were caught like a few 100 feet, and then one taken to jail, one taken to the hospital. Like, what is it? The whole thing is so confused, man. All praises to the Most High, man. Crazy, man.
In a car with a woman and her granddaughter near Del Mar. The plane took off from San Diego and was headed to La Jolla when it started having mechanical problems. The pilot had no other choice than to make an emergency landing on the southbound.
Okay, they're messing with the internet, man. I don't think I have internet anymore. Let me check. Let me check right here. You know what? Let me. Okay. They caught it. This is all. Is it? Yep, you're offline. All right, I gotta wait for the connection and stuff like that. You know, I had another bit here. Let me take this one out. Oh no, I can't open anything because my Reason is connected to the internet. But this one, will this one play? Airborne Beats. Yeah. Woo! Yes, this one will play. They keep doing that, brethren. We're offline at 4:27. Let me give it a little moment, see what time they're going to put us back so I can finish this. If I was doing this live and I would have just had to restart again, you know, they keep doing this. So we'll stay 4:27. We'll see what time. All right, to you guys it's instant, but to me it's just 11 minutes. They just put the internet back on, so let us keep on moving. I just received a message from the beloved brother Cooper. He wants the nation to pray for him and his son. So certain things happen, and we will discuss that in the morning tomorrow to see what's going on. All right. All praises to the Most High. Let us keep on moving.
A story of survival after a plane made an emergency landing on the freeway yesterday, hitting a car with a woman and her granddaughter near Del Mar. The plane took off from San Diego and was headed to La Jolla when it started having mechanical problems. The pilot had no other choice than to make an emergency landing on the southbound 5 freeway, and at the same time, 7-year-old Evie and her grandmother, Victoria Roberts, were headed home. At first, Victoria thought they had been hit by a semi, but then she quickly realized they were clipped by a plane.
And I see an airplane without a right wing, and I'm looking at the car going, it's in.
I'm seeing an airplane without a right ring. I don't know, is the Most High going to take out the right ring of this foul dragon, his right hand? We know this was done by the Layla, and her name is Victoria, as in Victor, the Conqueror, Roberts. Anyway, the ley line is all over. You see this, brothers. You see these things happening so often. Let's see what the people are saying in the comment board. Airplane insurance, you hit a what owner car. Any landing you can walk away is a good landing. Close your eyes and your mouth. Plane flew. Imagine the insurance company. I remember my first beer. Okay, so nobody's saying anything here. They are playing dumb. All right.
Going, it's in my back seats.
We heard this loud noise, and my grandma yelled at me and said, close your eyes and your mouth and get out of the car.
Could you imagine? It's a good thing that they're allowed to tell the story. Evie was stuck but made it out by crawling over the center console, and she's now back home with her grandmother. The CHP says the plane clipped 4 cars as it landed on the freeway, but luckily no one was seriously hurt. Good to see.
Because it wasn't meant to be like this. This was meant to be a message that the Heavenly Father is about to take the right wing of this foul dragon. Okay, so a lot of things are happening, beloved brethren, beloved brothers and sisters. Okay, a lot is happening. So those people are seeing the airplane or keep falling off the sky, and they are hitting cars, and a lot of things, car accident, things that they never seen before. You know, is happening. And the little girl was 7 years old. So all praises to the Most High.
Going on, Des?
Well, Pat and Juan, we're still trying to figure that out, but here we are right in front of the Redondo Beach Pier. You see the huge response here by Redondo PD as well as the fire department. There were definitely shots fired somewhere in the vicinity of the pier. We believe that it may have happened in the parking garage. Now, kind of difficult to show you. It's actually right here, kind of underneath this terrace right here. We did see a couple of units go flying into the parking garage, though, but you can see a lot of folks out here standing around. It doesn't look like the pier is being evacuated. We see some ambulances standing by. Hopefully that's just a precaution. We haven't heard about anyone being shot or any victims at this time, just that shots were fired, although now beginning to see some people leaving the area, so maybe they are asking people to go home for the evening as the police try to piece this together and see if there were any victims. Kind of scary, though. Shots fired somewhere near the Redondo Beach Pier. Live at Sky 9 overhead, I'm Desmond.
So what's going on here, beloved? What's happening here? Those people, what they are seeing is like any little thing is a big deal. Any little thing there. What's going on? What shot fire? Where did they fire the shot? They get really anxious because the angels give them a spirit of fear and confusion. They still don't know what's going on here. What is it? El Redondo? What's going on here? Somebody shoot someone, or was it firecracker? Or was some fat dude in there trying to win a contest? And there's certain things we don't want to mention. But what we're having here? Yep.
A restaurant brings police to the scene.
And they say it was a former employee, his mother, and some current workers who exchanged words and punches. As Fox 5's Doug Evans reports, a gun hidden in the restaurant landed one of them in jail.
Police say it happened at this Fayetteville Checkers restaurant. They got a 911 call of a big fight and the warning that one of the men had a gun. Police say it was 17-year-old David Reed of Fayetteville who started the fight with
another David, okay? You know, Chris David, but is the priest up in the house of David? All praises to the Most High.
The first punch thrown. They say he's a former Checkers employee. They say his mother was at the restaurant with him, apparently to confront a worker who was not there. After the punch was thrown, police say Reed's mother prevented the others from breaking up the fight.
And there was some indication from witnesses on scene that she was provoking the fight, saying let them fight it out one-on-one with each other.
Police say when the fight no longer went Reed's way, his mother started pulling people off her son by using her purse straps around their necks. Police say they would discover a gun hidden in a storage room in the back of the restaurant. A former Checkers employee, Robert Washington, has been charged with that.
Oh, Bridget. Oh. Man, the 2/3, man, this is amazing. First of all, this dude looked nothing like he looked like this. What the hell is this? Robert, is that Roberta Washington or Robert Washington? This dude looked weird. He came to work. He had a gun at work just in case things like that happen so he can pop people. What is this? Beloved, the news are getting weirder, and weirder. It's weird, total confusion. Let them fight. 101. Once the son is losing the fight, then she's get involved. That guy is that former employee. I don't think he had nothing to do with anything. Probably they came to fight him, and then him or her, and then he came. What's going on? Let me listen to this, man. This is very confusing right there.
From witnesses on scene that she was provoking the fight, saying let them fight it out one-on-one with each other.
Police say when the fight no longer went Reed's way, his mother started pulling people off her son by using her purse straps around their necks. Police say they would discover a gun hidden in a storage room in the back of the restaurant. A former Checkers employee, Robert Washington, has been charged with that.
Upon further investigation, that individual was able to show officers where he ditched the firearm there at the location in the back of the restaurant.
Robert Washington was charged with being a felon in possession of a firearm. Police say it's the second time he's been charged with that. Police say they charged David Reed with simple battery and obstruction of an officer. As for his mother, who witnesses say encouraged the brawl, Fayetteville police say they issued a criminal trespass warning to the mother, which would prevent her from ever returning to that Checkers again. In Fayetteville, Doug.
Crazy thing, man. The whole thing is backward, upside down. Some mom went with her son, 17 years old, with that funny looking dude. I'm getting a Moonlight vibe from this. What is this? There's a lot of things going on out there, brothers. Demons are all over the place. All praises to the Most High, man.
Breaking news on the Beltline. There's a deadly crash. Alan Devlin at the breaking news desk. Alan.
Yeah, Rick, that's right. And we know at least one person is dead. Chopper 46 is live over the scene there right now. So we've got these live pictures up. You're looking at the west side trail of the Beltline. This is near the West End MARTA station. There's the fire truck there with some firefighters looking down where we believe this crash happened in the grassy area there. There's some traffic jam as well going on in the area. Police and fire responding there on the scene. We're told this happened around a half hour ago, and we're still working on getting details. There's a crime tape there.
So the ley line, man, you see a lot of, you know, and look at the headline. Look at the headline about the ley line. One person that after serious crash cut straight onto the belt line. You can't make this up. Belt line, ley line, the headline. It goes down every hour, either a shooting, car crash, etc. All praises to the Most High. They are noticing, okay? They are noticing this. Same cat from yesterday, okay? They are noticing this. It goes every hour. It's either a freaking shooting or car crash. Woo! 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 Oh, man. They are noticing, beloved. They see this, that it's either a freaking shooting or some car crash. You know, the judgment is upon this land, man, okay? All right, this is so sad. I was there. The woman in the car has passed away. Geesh, could the reporter please salivate more of this headline, ley line, observation cell, that news chopper, you know, geesh. It's next to the Cascade Kroger, not anywhere near MARTA station. Look at the fall. It's like 20 feet. Okay, let me see. They are trying to... that person fell onto this thing.
There, I know you can't see it right now, but we do believe that wreck is down there in that grassy area on this trail, physically on the trail. There's a large crowd gathering around this right now. We've got a crew on the way to the scene. CBS 46's Zach Summers will be there shortly. As soon as he arrives, he'll gather some more details. We'll bring that to you live right here on CBS 46. For now, from the Breaking News Desk, I'm Alan Devlin. Back to you.
Alan, thank you.
Okay. All right, let me just get this out of the way. There we go.
The latest on this story, Christina.
And police confirming this does appear to be a random act, you know, in cold blood. That is how a judge this afternoon described this callous act. Witnesses saying that young dad losing his life while being shot right in front of his family at this outdoor cafe where I'm joining you live on Ocean Drive. I want to warn you that the video you are about to see is chilling.
Call police, call.
Brazen, brutal, and in broad daylight. The screams capture the horror of the moment. When police say 22-year-old Tamaris Davis from Georgia shot and killed 21-year-old Dustin Wakefield as a young.
So, this guy's 22 years old. He shot 21-year-old. Now, you are seeing, brothers, sisters, the curse has been reversed. And you see, you know, how if it was the other way around, you know, there will be a lot of outrage. And the Mosai flip it on them. Now, he sent the tutor to give them nothing but hell. Okay, this guy was just sitting and eating with his family. He didn't batter no one. He didn't do anything. This guy just walked up to him and shot and killed him for no reason, for no unprovoked. He didn't know him. Nothing happened. He just shot and killed him.
Young father, his family tells us, was eating dinner with his wife, 1-year-old son, and extended relatives at this.
Okay, so you know, La Selva, Syria, the Barrio Mexican restaurant. So this dude was 21. Okay, destruction. The guy came in, shot and killed.
Outdoor cafe on Ocean Drive and 14th Street.
Scary that we were so close to it.
Just before 6:30 last night.
We saw the family like crying in the lobby, and it was just chaos.
Witnesses tell us Davis, with gun in hand, smirked and danced after shooting.
So again, this dude name is Davis. Okay, Tamarius Blair Davis. Okay, from Georgia. You see that guy, Chris Davis. Okay, David. You keep seeing David popping up. The house of David popping up. The Mosai is raising the house quietly. Only his children know about this. Okay, this guy named also Davis. He's dancing on top of the dead body.
In Wakefield. Police find the victim and perform CPR, but the young dad, visiting from Colorado, would not make it.
Back at the scene.
Where is he?
Those additional officers and the detectives.
And then again, anytime the police show up, even if the person is dead, they will make themselves look like hero in a fraction of a second. We already there. You didn't do anything.
Within a matter of minutes, located the subject.
Don't touch the gun!
Police
Okay.
move in.
So they move up on the guy. Back then, they could have shoot this dude, but the Mossad did not allow. Even the tutor, he didn't allow that. Okay.
Guns drawn and arrest Davis.
Don't touch the gun! I get it!
This appears to be
He said I did it.
completely random. There is no connection. There did not appear to be any motive.
Police say he later confessed, telling investigators he shot the young father and shot at another person who was not hurt at random.
He said that he was high on mushrooms and he just started shooting.
He now faces 2 felony charges, second-degree murder with a weapon and attempted second-degree murder.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Appearing before a bond court judge this afternoon.
Amount for the second-degree charge?
It's no bond. You're being held with no bond. You shot and killed somebody in cold blood.
Okay, let me see if I can get the one where I believe somebody was crying and stuff like that. There's one right here. Yeah, things that just randomly, brothers. You see how this happening so often? People just randomly walk to another one and then shot and kill them, and they just, you know, do that. So, all right, there's the other videos here. A lot of things going on. Judge ruled children of women and okay, wait a minute. New video show up. Okay, the guy right here. Is that what that is? Let me see if it's it. Yeah, I think it is. Let me see. All right. Now watch this one.
Tonight, disturbing video of a man dancing around the body of a tourist whom he had just shot in cold blood on South Beach.
Again, the guy is a tourist or tourist. Not terrorist, but a tourist from Colorado. 21 years old.
He was like everywhere he went. He was a worshiper.
He was a worshiper? Is that what that is? Is that what she said? He was a worshiper. Oh, I'm not quite sure. Let me listen again.
Everywhere he went. He was a worshiper.
Worshiper?
Dad ever.
The best
Local
dad?
10 News speaking to the heartbroken family of that victim, a young
Christian.
father from Colorado.
He's a Christian, a worshiper, a best dad I know.
The victim was having dinner with his family on Ocean Drive when he was ambushed.
The suspected shooter just faced a judge. Let's get right to Local 10 News reporter Christina Vasquez live with this terrible, terrible tragedy.
Again, her name is Christina, Christian, okay, a worshiper, Christian. The Christians are catching hell out there, beloved. Pay attention. All praises to the Most High. They are catching hell.
Christina.
And the video you are about to see is chilling. You know, witnesses describe such a cruel, cold, and callous act. They tell us this young father,
okay, this is the same garbage they keep playing, but anyway, or whatever.
Was shot right in front of his family as he was dining outdoors at this restaurant you see here where I'm joining you live on Ocean Drive, and he lost his life. The screams capture the horror of the moment. When police say 22-year-old Tamaris Davis from Georgia shot and killed 21-year-old Dustin Wakefield. As a young father, his family tells us, was eating dinner with his wife, 1-year-old son, and extended relatives at this outdoor cafe on Ocean Drive and 14th Street.
Scary that we were so close to it.
Just before 6:30 last night.
We saw the family like crying in the
Okay, the same garbage. Where's that part that I'm looking for?
lobby, and it was just chaos.
Call police, call him.
Witnesses tell us Davis, with gun in hand, smirked and danced after shooting Wakefield. Police find the victim and perform CPR, but the young dad, visiting from Colorado, would not make it.
Back at the scene,
Where is he?
those additional officers and the detectives, within a matter of minutes, located the subject.
Yeah.
Touch the gun.
Now raise yourself as a hero. You saved the day. He could have killed more people, but police already caught him.
Police move in, guns drawn, and arrest Davis.
Don't touch the gun. I get it.
There did not appear to be any motive.
Police say he later confessed, telling investigators he shot the young father and shot at another person who was not hurt at random.
He said that he was high on mushrooms.
So taking those mushroom things, they open portal in your mind. Okay, taking those drugs, they open portal, and then demons jump on you, and then Satan is out there collecting soul. Man, you enjoy the blessing, payment.
And he just started shooting.
He now faces 2 felony charges, second-degree murder with a weapon and attempted second-degree murder.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Appearing before a bond court judge this afternoon.
It's no bond. You're being held with no bond. You shot and killed somebody in cold blood.
And she said that he should not have any contact with the surviving shooting victim in this case. And now let's get right to some video into the Local 10 newsroom that helps tell that part of the story. According to the arrest form and this video that you're seeing here, he randomly shot at somebody else. That person, according to the arrest form, started running away and was not harmed. Then after that is when he shot and eventually wind up with multiple gunfire.
Okay, so he just randomly going around and shooting people. Okay, all praises to the Most High. Now the tourists, when they see this, they won't want to come here because people are getting killed, shooting, car hitting people, and all that nonsense.
They're killing that young father at the restaurant here on Ocean Drive. Coming back out to me live, it's important to note how swiftly Miami Beach police responded. We are talking about 4 minutes.
Yeah, praises to Miami. That guy dead. Okay, that guy dead. Let me see. Where's that? Okay, is that the dude? Watch this. Let me see. Whoop, is that mother of English? Okay, let me see her. I think that's her right here. A lot of anger here.
And we are actually also hearing from the mother of that victim who was tragically gunned down.
And it's really heartbreaking. Local 10 News reporter.
Okay, mother of that victim. That was the mother of the guy or his wife.
Rosh Lowe is live with this exclusive. Rosh.
A large part of this story, make no mistake about it, is this question: what is going on Miami Beach?
Thank you. Damn. All praises. Thank you. What is going on, man? There's one thing going on over there. It's called poison. Huh? It's called poison. Everything that you eat, poison. Everything that you drink, poison. Everything that you listen, everything that you watch, everything that you eat, poison. Everything that you drink, poison. Everything that you listen, everything that you watch. What's going on in Miami Beach? Beach. These guys asking what's going on. People are dying, car accidents, Surfside, pancakes. Oh my God, the Messiah is in the midst. You may ask what's going on. The Messiah say judgment. The sword is here. Plague number 9, destruction by the sword. Your blessing is done. 1619, 8 to 2019. The 400 is done. The Messiah is sending the poison upon you. The Messiah is sending this judgment upon you. Pack your hash and get the hell off the land. Yeah, brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, they are seeing this. They are seeing something is going on. They don't know what it is yet, but we do know. We know it's the poison. Brothers and sisters, everything is everything that you eat, yeah. Everything that you drink, yeah. Everything that you listen, everything that you watch, everything that you eat, everything that you drink, everything that you listen, everything that you watch. The Messiah say judgment upon this land. Eater 2 verse 9 say this land is a promised land above all land. If you're gonna be here, you must serve the Messiah, and you did not do this, you serve Satan, your father. Now it's the last day. Satan is here collecting soul. You enjoy the blessing, now you gotta pay it with blood. We did pay our blessing with the blood for 400 years of Jacob trouble. Now it's your turn, now it's yours. You have to come and pay your bill. Get the hell off of Harlan. That's what's going on. Yeah, brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, give the Messiah praises and glory. Woo! Yeah, all praises to the Messiah, man. Poison flowing through your vein. What's going on? Let's hear to this dude again. Let's hear. Woo! Let's listen to that guy again, beloved brothers and sisters. Listen to him.
A large part of this story, make no mistake about it, is this question. What is going on Miami Beach? We have a family at dinner, a father, his mom says that he's the best dad ever, simply at dinner, and he loses his life.
That's the thing. Plague number 9, execution by the sword. Just for randomly, nothing happened. This dude, he just walk up to him. I think he say, I'm gonna kill you. And the guy say, can you not kill my family? He say, all right. And then he shot and killed him. Give me a second. All right. Boy, so many things happening. Execution by the sword. That's what that is, brethren. Whoops. I think we might take another video from them. Let's see, okay?
You can see how much pain his mom, Laura, is in. Let's take a quick listen to what she just told me.
Tell me. He was like everywhere he went. He was a worshiper.
Okay, I'm not quite sure what she said. A worshiper or worshiper? Let's put the closed caption in if this will help. Most of the time, this thing, you know,
is in. Let's take a quick listen to what she just told me.
Tell me. He was like everywhere he went. He was a worshiper. The best dad ever. We saw miracles with him. Me and him saw miracles together.
What miracles?
Just.
He was the best dad we saw. Okay, wait a minute. This thing didn't even catch up what we wanted to. That's why I despise that thing, man.
What she just told me.
Let me see.
Tell me. He was like everywhere he went. He was a worshiper. The best dad ever. We saw miracles with him. Me and him saw miracles together.
What miracles?
All right.
Just people healed and stuff. And
he believe in what?
His music.
Music?
His music is amazing. I just,
okay.
He's amazing.
Okay, he's a worshiper, believe in his music. All right, good. Confusion out there, man.
You can see the mom there just full of emotion as she...
No, she's full of sorrow, not emotion. She's full of the first plague, not emotion, man. This is sorrow here, okay? Sorrow for much needs because her son is no longer. He is no more. You know, he's a worshiper. He could have been the next priest of Mahan in the line to do certain things. Hey, Satan called him, collecting his soul.
He identifies her son's body. I can tell you that the entire family was here, including his young wife, who are absolutely traumatized by what happened. Also in that interview, I asked the mom, how could this happen? You simply go out to dinner with your family and then you lose your life. She is obviously heartbroken, but did want to get the message across that this was a wonderful, wonderful dad and someone who was very, very faithful to his religion and believed very much in a higher power.
There you go. There you go. This is what we were looking for. There you go. Yes, yes, yes. Judgment is upon this land. Slip and fall. The Most High just getting started. Yes. Brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, listen. The Most High is grand, man. The Most High is grand. You must understand, beloved, that he is not playing. A lot of people think the Most High is playing and then some type of game going on. This thing is fake. Those are crisis actor. Nah. Something is upon you. You know what that is? Brothers, we have to give the Most High praises and glory. What? Yo. Yes. So, you think you can come upon our loin and did all those things for over 400 years? Yeah. And then nothing's going to happen to you? You just slip and fall, and you're gonna keep falling. Hey, slip and fall. The Most High getting started. Slip and fall. The Most High getting started. Yeah, you just slip and fall. The Most High get. Brothers and sisters, woo, let's tell them, hey, tribulation hoop on you. Yeah. Hoop on you. Destruction is hoop on you. Hoop on you. Trouble is hoop on you. Hoop on you. Judgment is hoop on you. Hoop on you. Problem hoop on you. Hoop on you. The Most High is hoop on you. Let me get something straight here. So you mean to tell me you just go get some dinner and then now you get killed? You wondering why this isn't happening? Hey. Woo! 400 is up, mother lover pay up 1619 from 2019. Our people been suffer. Our Savior is here and he's come over there and telling you he's coming to kick your ass. Whatever you do, brothers and sisters, they are sleeping. The Most High getting started. You just slip and fall. The Most High getting started. Give the Most High praises and glory. Slip and fall. The Most High gets. Hey, tribulation hoop on you. Hoop on you. Destruction hoop on you. Hoop on you. Heavenly sword hoop on you. Hoop on you. The curses is hoop on you. Hoop on you. The plagues all the hoop on you. Hoop on you, all the problems hoop on you. The hoop on you. Brothers and sisters, you must understand the Most High is grand. He's not playing. And he's always in the midst. Woo! You believe in a higher power? Did they tell you in Ether chapter 2 verse 9 that you serve only the Most High in his land? On his land? What did you do? You worship Satan. You disguise Satan as the father. You made people sin. You're a deceiver. He believed in a higher power. You see, this fellow right there, he made it they're very careful right now, beloved. Understand this. They are very, very careful of saying anything related to Jesus Christ or anything related to a higher power. Let's listen. They want to say the Messiah, but this dude did not believe in the Messiah. He was a Christian and he's catching hell. Jacob and Zion out there, Ephraim, Joseph, Ephraim, the northern and the southern kingdom are giving hell. Man, we must be the two-third. Do I have a two-third beat here? Let me get a two-third beat, man. I think. Do I have a two-third beat here? Oh boy, I think there's a two-third beat here. I got. Let me get this beat ready, man. Just in case, I need to give the Most High more praises. Okay, so all right, I got a surprise beat there. Just in case we need to give the Most High glory, just in case we need to do certain things for him. Beloved, Jews and Gentiles alike, let us keep on moving.
Did want to get the message across that this was a wonderful, wonderful dad and someone who was very, very faithful to his religion and believed very much in a higher power, much more throughout the day. For now, we are live in Miami. Rosh Lowe, Local 10 News.
This is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the one where she said, why this keep happening everywhere we go? Something is happening. That was this one. I'm gonna check this one. Let me see which one was it. Boy. I'm not quite sure. But let's check this one though, because I'm not okay, let's take that one. See if it's the one that we are looking for. Okay. I'll drink some water though.
And right now here at noon, the aftermath of a shooting caught on camera on South Beach after a man is gunned down at a restaurant on Ocean Drive in broad daylight. The suspect then dancing over the victim after firing those shots.
It's so disturbing. And here's a look at the man accused of opening fire. Police say he confessed to the crime and the shooting is considered random. We're also learning more about the victim. His family telling us he's a tourist who was dining with his wife and young son at the time.
So we want to go right now to Local 10 News reporter Madeline Wright.
She's live on Miami Beach with the new details. Madeline.
I think they removed the video.
Janice Christie, it's horrific. A man was gunned down while eating dinner with his family at this Mexican restaurant right here at one of these tables outdoors. We're learning from a police report that the alleged gunman was high on mushrooms. And a warning, the video you're about to see may be disturbing.
Oh, I thought she was going to say chilling.
We heard it sounded like multiple gunshots.
Amid the screams, a witness captured on cell phone video a sickening sight. A gunman celebrating right after he shot a man to death. Witnesses say he was even dancing on top of the victim's body. After the gunman fled, police performed CPR on the victim, but he was pronounced dead at the hospital. Family members identify him as 21-year-old Dustin Wakefield, a tourist from Colorado who was visiting Miami Beach with his wife, 1-year-old son, and extended relatives.
We saw the family lobbying in the lobby, and it was just chaos.
Wakefield was eating dinner at La Cerveceria de Barrio on Ocean Drive and 14th Street yesterday evening when a gunman walked up from the street and opened fire.
It was right there. And the guy went there and shot a few times. It was really random.
You understand me? Don't you touch the gun! Don't touch the gun!
A short distance away, guns drawn, police approached the suspect, who surrendered and confessed to the crime as officers were handcuffing him. Police identify him as 22-year-old Tamarius David. He's now charged with murder and attempted murder for also trying to shoot another man.
It was a really rough night thinking about that, and it's also a really rough night knowing that someone lost someone in their family.
Torment. Well, this is not the video. What did they do to that video? I think they removed it, man. They removed the video. Oh, man, they removed it because she said, why is this happening? Why this keep happening, All right. I can't find it. Beloved, make no mistake. The Most High is in the midst, and there's a lot of things going on. And he's here. And he has everything under control. So let me see. Let me do a one last research, and then I'm gonna see if I can find a video right quick. If I can't, I can't. Well, I find this one, but if it's not it, I'll just leave it.
Family of that young father is in complete shock, as you can imagine. His mother spoke to Rosh Lowe, who's live with how he's being remembered.
It is worth asking tonight what is going on Miami Beach. A family should be able to go out to dinner on Ocean Drive in peace.
You can't.
A father should be able to enjoy dinner with his wife and baby. And a big part of the story is the pain of his family. Yes, it is raw, but it is very important to show you.
He was a worshiper.
Was a worshiper.
A mother's pain.
We saw miracles with him. Me and him saw miracles together.
Her 21-year-old son, Dustin, gunned down while having dinner with his family and baby.
His music is amazing.
People don't expect this. You go to Miami Beach on vacation, you're just sitting there and this happens.
Yeah, I don't know.
A witness describes the scene. She says Dustin protecting his 1-year-old child.
He pointed the gun at the baby, and then he was like, "That's my son." And then he pointed the gun at him. He's a proud dad. Like, when his son grow up and hear about this and see this, he's gonna...
Yeah, take the most... all right, yeah, whatever, man. Take those people and suck up to them. Suck up.
He's gonna forever love his dad, no matter if he's here or not, because it's saddening, you know?
The best dad ever, said his devastated mom. A life lost, a son, a husband, a father gone, and a family shattered.
You see how they make this thing so sad? Like, yo, that's the worst thing that ever happened. When it's our people, where we have to understand that Tamarius had a background of pulling gun on people. His mother smoked crack. We have to ask her, what did the crack that you used to smoke when you were pregnant with him, could that affected him? He could, right? Yes, Tamarius, he was arrested a couple of times. His father had felony and stuff, but no, they were asking the mom, oh, he's a good guy and all that. They even put one of our people over there, okay?
Okay, that's all I'll use then. Thank you.
I'm sorry for his family, the kids, the mom. Nobody deserves that. I don't care what you did in life. No one deserves.
Those are the Christian. Those are the suck-up Christian. Nobody deserves this. You have no idea what his ancestor did to yours. Most likely you're not one of us. You have no idea what their people did to ours. This is judgment time. Okay? You cannot escape, beloved. What? You think you can? You cannot escape. This song, I dedicated this song to the Most High. Give him praises. And also, beloved sister Josie A. and beloved brother, I reform. Yes! Woo! You say no one deserves this. Because I guess his little children cannot escape the Most High. The Most High. The Most High. The Most High. You can escape the Most High. The Most High. They stole our baby and take them to alligator bait. They took our men and tied them to tree and rip and burn them. They took our women and did things to them. The Messiah had the angels, the 70 shepherds. They watched them. Everything is written down, and everything that you did to us is being done unto you. The Messiah doesn't care if you are a baby, if you are a man, if you are a woman, brothers and sisters, you can escape the Messiah. The Messiah. The Messiah. The Messiah. You can escape the Messiah. The Messiah. The Messiah. The Messiah. You can escape the Messiah. G-L-O-R. Why? Because it's the Messiah. You can't escape the Father of creation. Everything you did is going to be visited upon your head tenfold. Brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Can you Can him escape the Messiah's wrath? No matter what you did, man, you built bunkers, came from Colorado, high gear, you think you can escape the Messiah? The Messiah! The Messiah! The Messiah! You can escape the Messiah! 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 You cannot escape the Messiah. Woo! There is a holy visitation upon this earth, man. Make no mistake. The Father is not. Is that thing even recording here? Is it Zaza? The Father is not playing. You don't care what. Get out of here, man.
That not like that, not on a vacation to be free with your family. No one deserves that.
Apparently he did. All praises
In
to
that
the Most High.
image, the witness portrays this 21-year-old father shielding his little baby, and as she put it, that little baby will grow up knowing his dad was a hero and could have saved his life.
Whatever you say, man. Whatever.
An 11-year-old gets the scare of her life while boogie boarding on vacation. That's a shark fin heading right at her in shallow water in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Thankfully, Sarah Oyster spotted it and made a beeline for the beach. We spoke with Sarah.
So what you're seeing here, beloved, again, like we said, they cannot enjoy the lane anymore. They can't, whatever vacation they go to South Beach on a vacation, they get shot. They go to this place, they get killed. They go to that place, the plague is there. They go over there, they go to the beach, there's a freaking shark. They go on that beach again, there's a freaking coyote. They walk down the street, they go to the malls, try to shop. They can't enjoy it because they are not protected. Remember, beloved, these things used to happen to us. Right now, it's all about them. Enjoy boogie boarding and just chill in the water. Next thing you know, a freaking shark pop over there.
Sarah and her very relieved mom, Nicole.
I was just boogie boarding, and I was already looking around me because I was scared of the jellyfish, and then all I see is a fin pop up, and then I just start running.
I think that's the most frightening part, the fact that you were shooting video and didn't even realize the shark was there.
No, had no idea. But I'm thankful that nothing happened, and she reacted very quickly.
It's reminding many of that 6-year-old girl who was bumped by a shark in shallow water in Hawaii earlier this year. Now, another brave girl who knew just what to do. Get out of the water, quick.
Get out of our lane, quick, Zaza.
Of this. There may be a shortage for the next several years for Christmas trees.
All praises.
Yeah. So, I mean, these trees literally baked. They are dead. They baked out in the sun. And when you look at some of them are like partially where you can see some brown on it, but it's still some green there. And they're saying that this is really a big loss for these Christmas tree farmers.
So what you have here, thank you for the beloved sister Lisa Cabrera for bringing this. You may check her channel, see, you know, she's one of the anointed daughter of the Most High, bringing on the work out there. The moderators, you know what to do for the beloved sister channel. So now what you see here, brethren, we are already in August, okay? We are in August, and we are at August 26th, so a few more days will be in September, which is the 9th month. So 90 days from September, it will be their Christmas, a holy day. So the Most High is already warning it for a lot of them. So we'll see. All praises to the Most High, okay? All right, and then that little girl that get out of that water with that, excuse me, with the shark, it's a plague number 7. Wild beasts will be their grave, and the fellow that got shot, it's execution by the sword. Okay, plague number 9. All praises to the Most High. Let us keep on moving, beloved. All right.
critically injured today. Local 10 News reporter Annalise Garcia just arrived on the scene and has the breaking details for us. Annalise.
Christy, Janice, this happened right here. We're in a residential area next to Loggerhead Park, which is a small park. You can take a look behind me. This is likely where he was kite surfing. You can see it's pretty windy out here. And then the fire department tells us that he was launched and hit this building, this house right here next to us. Let's take you to some Sky 10 video of when this actually happened. You can see the kite draped over the top of the home. This is North Atlantic Boulevard and Northeast 26th Street, just south of Oakland Park Boulevard. Now, the kite surfer is a man. Fire rescue tells us he sustained critical injuries after the impact. And as you can see from this video, it's a pretty breezy day along the coast. Now we can take you to some video that the fire rescue.
Now, again, the book of Ether, chapter 2, verse 9 said, "This land is a promised land above all, O ye Gentiles. You were supposed to worship the Most High on this land. You did not. So he's sweeping you off the land. You cannot enjoy the vacation, the blessing. You can't enjoy yourself on this land anymore. And it's only going to get worse." This dude, he was a kite surfer on the beach enjoying his vacation, and YAHAWAH took him away and slammed his ass into a building. Okay? This dude, this dude was kite surfing. They must have a great sense of humor, man. These things like that never happen. He took that dude and slammed his ass into a building. Yeah, all right. All right, let's keep on moving, man.
Gave us, this is from Fort Lauderdale Fire Rescue, of that kite. A very scary situation. You're surfing and all of a sudden the wind picks you up. Again, Fort Lauderdale Fire says that kite surfer was launched and hit a beachfront home. Now back out live, you can still see it's very, very windy out here. The conditions are pretty choppy. The waves are big. We know that surfer was transported to Broward Health in critical condition, and we're working to get an update on how he's doing now. I'm live in Fort Lauderdale.
All praises to the Most High, man. All praises. You can't enjoy the blessing anymore, okay?
It's the latest craze sweeping social media. The milk crate challenge, but you definitely don't want to try it. It involves stacking the crates like a pyramid and going.
So again, I wasn't going to bring that up until I saw it, until the beloved brother Big Judah in his video last night was talking about it. And this is what Satan is doing. Beloved, we cannot be emotional about this. We have to leave our emotion out there. Those are the people. And then you can see this dude. He could have done this thing without the bag. But again, he wants to everybody know, hey, man, the Wild Wild West, the Woodeo is there, you know, cowboy in the house. Let's do this. So he did it with a bag and stuff like that. So what's happening here, beloved, when you watch this, and those people, unfortunately, brothers, well, fortunately for us, they are not our people. Okay, those, even if they are people, those are the rejects. The Most High doesn't want them. At this point of time, at this time right there, in this season that we are right now, it make no sense, beloved, for you and me, another person here, to do this type of clown stuff, this type of garbage. And you know, our people, they love this. They love the clout. And they are doing this type of garbage, and they are getting injured for views. This scumbag is, doing this with a bag and then a freaking mask in his face, and then he's doing all those things, okay? That's what happened. And then we cannot be emotional when we see those people gunned down in the street. We cannot be emotional when we see them kill somebody in over there in South Beach, and they're going to go to jail for a long time. We cannot be emotional. They are expendable anyway, all praises.
Going up one side and down the other. To state the obvious, it's quite a challenge. Videos on the milk crate challenge have gotten 15 million views.
Y'all gotta be quiet.
This woman does it in high heels. Lucky for her, she makes it. It might look like fun, but it's a very dangerous stunt that's landing people in the emergency room. And that's the last thing hospitals need during the COVID pandemic.
I would be worried about basic injuries from falls, such as orthopedic injuries, broken wrists, broken arms, head injuries, definitely back injuries.
Good evening, America.
Popular Peloton instructor Cody Rigsby issued a warning.
I cannot stress this enough. Please don't climb any mountains.
Just put the cowboy star here and put the hat and the boots. You're good to go. But anyway.
Crates, please. These ICU beds in many hospitals around this great nation are full. We don't need you in these hospitals with a broken arm because you decided to watch something on TikTok.
ESPN's Stephen A. Smith, who is filling in for Jimmy Kimmel.
There you go. There you go. It's filling in for Jimmy Kimmel. What happened to him? I don't care. So anyway, always put a Negro out there softening the mood. Beloved, something happened to those people. There's nothing we can say. We have to leave our emotion out of this, okay?
Hold back.
What is wrong with these people? First, you drink the milk from the crates to get strong bones. Then you fall off the crates to break them?
Okay. So, yeah, it's more stupidity out there. And this is all prophecy. You know, people are dying and all those stuff. A bunch of people are dying in flood and earthquake and all. And then you still have people marrying, laughing and stuff like that given to marriage. He is going to come like a thief in the night. All praises to the Most High.
Live from the local station, News 4 Jax starts now.
New surveillance video released in the Tristan Bailey murder investigation. It shows what investigators say is her accused killer, Aiden Fucci, running in the middle of the night. The surveillance video was recorded the night sheriff's deputies say Fucci stabbed Bailey to death.
It was Mother's Day when the 13-year-old's body was found in a wooded area of the Durbin Crossing neighborhood in St. Johns County. News 4 Jax reporter Janice Harris is going through the 4 videos just released by the sheriff's office. Janice.
And I've had a chance to look at all of them. One video shows 14-year-old Aiden Fucci running from out of the woods where deputies say Bailey was found dead. And another video shows Fucci's mom washing a pair of jeans. It appears to be the same jeans that got her arrested for tampering with evidence in the investigation.
Yeah, that's a good mother, okay? Watch out for your son. He's a murderer. You don't want him to be... yeah, that's a good mom right here. Watch out for your son. Yeah, I'm very glad the mother did not turn his son to the police. That's a good mother, protecting this murder, okay? You know, this horse should have seen it coming, you know? He didn't want to give up that stuff, you know, certain things he didn't want to give your son. You know, the son asked kindly. He didn't want to open the door to this thing. You know, hey, man, he stabbed her to death, man. And then you protected your son and washed that blood off that gin. I mean, you could have easily put the gin and on a dumpster somewhere. You could have easily set it on fire. But no, you are a mother. You're supposed to wash your son's clothes. That's what mothers does. That's what mothers do. They protect their sons. That's right. I agree with that.
Tripping, dude.
According to investigators, this is video of Aiden Fucci after his schoolmate Tristan Bailey had been murdered on Mother's Day.
Having fun in a cop car.
Fucci on the ride can be heard saying, having fun in a cop car.
All right.
Bailey's body.
Because that's what Fucci Aiden. Have some fun, man. Just, hey, chill, man. Hey, wait when you get in there, in that place you meet that fellow, that, big dealing, aka Mendingo. Yeah, wait until you meet Mendingo in there. Wait until you go in there, you met that fellow, that the guy that put him in there, the police officer that put him in there, the police officer last name is also Fucci. And then your last name is suspectedly. When you look at your last name, F-U-C, I wouldn't put that K on it. Wait until you meet Sheriff Mendingo, the great cowboy. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of fun, sire. I guess that the sweet little girl would not, give you access to the bakery. But when you met the sheriff in there, when you go to the wild, wild west town, you actually met the outlaw, Mendingo himself. All praises to the Most High.
He would be found on Mother's Day. Just hours before Fucci was in the back of this deputy car, Fucci is seen running. This video is at 1:52 in the morning of Mother's Day. St. Johns County Sheriff's investigators say the person that was running is Aiden Fucci. Another video at 3:31 in the morning shows what appears to be a boy walking to a door barefoot holding a pair of shoes. A second image shows what appears to be the same person walking up to the house. This final video takes us inside Aiden Fucci's home. His mother is seen inside of a bathroom washing a pair of pants.
That's right. Give me a second. I guess I'm going to have to. Hello? Hello? It says 5:41. Hello? All right, let me just finish this.
Fucci's mother, Crystal Smith, would be arrested for tampering with evidence, and Tristan...
Her name is Crystal. It's Crystal Smith? You sure you Smith? You didn't read it as meth? Zaza!
tampering with evidence in Tristan Bailey's murder investigation.
And we will continue to follow the story and bring you more footage.
Yeah, man, I know puberty wasn't too good to me too, but man, look at this. I'm not quite sure this is puberty, sign of puberty. You know, with your mom, you know, first name is Crystal, and, you know, certain things you people like to put in pipe and freebase that thing. I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but, well, the wife just called. It's 5:42. Let me pick her up, and then I'll come back. I don't know when. I'm going to finish this. It's 2 hours. I could just end it right here, but we got a couple other stuff the most I want us to see. But all praises to the most. I'll be back. All right, it's 6:11 p.m. It didn't take this long. Suffer a minor spiritual attack. You know, since I'm fasting today, the wife told me to put something, excuse me, in the back of the car. It's made out of ceramic. She said, don't put it there, it's going to fall. And I'm like, nah, it won't. The moment I opened the back door, the trunk, and then that thing fall. She's like, I told you. And I realized what it is. Didn't argue with her. It's like, oh, you all right, baby? You know me, I'm crazy. But that's what it was. All praises, man. I'm back now. Let's see. We already roast this chicken. This turkey is done. Stick a fork in it. And then be done, you know. Like comparing to that fork, they're going to stick on this guy. All right, let's move to the next video.
Live from Fort Lauderdale. And she has new reaction from the child's family. I mean, just another tragedy here, Syra. This is just heartbreaking.
So heartbreaking, Janice and Christy. This little boy, this 2-year-old, his name was Cormel Bullock. He was a block away from his home, wandering by himself. He's recorded on video wandering into the New River.
This is my first grandchild. And I love that little boy.
A grandmother devastated the morning after her grandson, left under her supervision, wanders out of a downtown Fort Lauderdale home and into the New River.
He's only 2 years old.
A surveillance camera from a...
Okay, so, and you can see this, Deborah Teachers or Titus. And we've been talking about Deborah a lot. She's one of our favorite judges here, Deborah, aka Big Barda. Okay. Big Barda, DC. Okay.
According to Wikipedia, Big Barda is a fictional superheroine appearing in American comic books published by DC Comics.
Okay, she was a judge. Alright, she's like, how tall is Big Barda again? Huh. Abilities after the league, no. Film? Oh, okay, animated film. Mr. Miracle was sketched up in New Gods and directed by Ava DuVernay. So that's why they know what they are doing. They are making the New Gods film, okay, and then they get Ava DuVernay to direct it, okay. Originally with screenwriter Carlos Salem, but Warner Brother canceled the project. Wow. What happened? This kid always falling that chair. Warner scheduled Tom King, a famous comic book writer, to write the script. Okay, so Big Brother. Okay, they were going to have Ava DuVernay making the New Gods, because the New Gods is our story. It has nothing to do with fictional. This is not fictional. Okay, this is real. Okay, Mr. Miracle, Orion, Dark Side. My man right there, Metron. You know, Metron is like my guy, man. Okay, Big Barda. So Barda is the judge. Okay, that's her right here. That's Big Barda. Okay, she's Deborah. Okay, she's like 6 or 9 feet tall. You know, that's how women used to dress back then. Okay, and they were carrying their wand. Okay, has a lot of power in there. This is her and Mr. Miracle. Okay, so that's Big Brother, Deborah, the judge from the Bible. Let me see how tall it is. I keep forgetting. How tall is Big Brother?
7 feet tall.
All right.
According to Sideshow Collectibles. As mentioned before, Big Barda is 7 feet tall, which makes her the tallest female superhero who does not have the ability to alter her size to gigantic proportions on.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she is 7 feet tall. This is her and her husband, and you know, it is known in the book that we were reading that Deborah was very tall. She was very strong. That's why they cast her as a judge. She was a very big judge. So yeah. Oh, that's the and then the story. She got killed though. An entity killed her. You know, and it's like I don't want to spoil it, but like she got killed. Like wow, like really, she got killed like this. She got killed in the same room while the husband was talking to her. He turned around to grab a bottle of water. When he turned around, she's dead on the floor. You know, she's dead. That guy that killed her so fast. Let me see if I can get Matron, and then I'll get back to the story. Matron, DC. Not Neutron, DC. Neutron.
According to Wikipedia, Neutron.
No. Neutron is another those are story. Those are true story, man. They just make them into comic. Matron, New Gods, DC. All right, this is Matron right here. This dude, man, this guy, you know, all sitting on the chair. They got all those things from our this is Matron, okay? Yeah, he got the chair, the Mobius chair, Mobius or Mobius chair. So all those things, they stole them from our stories, from our books, the hidden books that they have, and then they replace themselves in there, and then they make it look like it's them. Matron is very powerful. He's neutral though, but like, you know, he's very powerful. You know, he can actually, Matron was the one who built the mother box, the boom tube, the Holy Spirit, the mother box. Okay, all right, well, enough of this. So let's go back to the story of Deborah Titus. Is it Titus in the Bible? What is that, King Titus? King Titus from the Bible.
According to Wikipedia, Titus was an early Christian missionary and church leader, a companion and disciple of Paul the Apostle, mentioned in several of the Pauline epistles, including the Epistle to Titus.
Okay, yeah, the book of Titus, but I thought that wasn't there as a King Titus. I forgot. But there you go. She got double name. Okay, those are the soul, Deborah and Titus, grandmother of the toddler, and then this kid just wandering, and then he died. This is plague number 1. All praises to the Most High. Okay, that's the grand. I will take the liberty to let you know that this kid drowned because of what their ancestor did, wherever that kid father is.
Surveillance camera from a docked boat near Fort Lauderdale's Cooley's Landing records the 2-year-old boy wandering alone around 9 p.m. We're pausing the video just before it goes on to show the 2-year-old.
So, okay, he didn't see, he was chasing the little ducks. He didn't see he fell. This is going to haunt that grandmother for the rest of her life. She's going to know it's my fault that my child, my grandchild, my first grandchild died. And she, even though her daughter or her son will forgive her, she'll know the forgiveness is not sincere. So, okay, the Christians out there and crazy things, man. We have to take our emotion out of this, man. This is all praises to the Most High, man.
Boy entering the water. 1 hour later, police surround the scene at the marina off West Las Olas Boulevard. This morning, Fort Lauderdale police confirm the child found in the river died in the hospital. Witnesses describing the tragic scene.
We hear commotion going on. An elder lady came down. A couple of my buddies, they jumped off the boat to assist her.
Fort Lauderdale Fire.
That guy name is Lawrence Ham, which is a huge clue to who this woman is. Which is a huge clue. She look like us. She does. You know, she look like us. She talk like us, but this guy tell us something else here. Lawrence Ham. Where's Ham? It's like him, but it's not him. Eat it. Lawrence Ham. It's this Ham right here. Anyway.
Off the boat to assist her.
Fort Lauderdale Fire Rescue confirming they rushed the 2-year-old in cardiac arrest from the area near the 7th Avenue Bridge. Witnesses in separate boats nearby telling us the horror.
Okay, all right. So I'm getting a funny vibe from this Ham fellow right here. And these two dudes right here. I'm getting a very funny vibe from two guys in a boat. All right. Oh, man. Cowboys supposed to ride horses, not boats. Anyway.
2-year-old in cardiac arrest from the area near the 7th Avenue Bridge. Witnesses in separate boats nearby telling us the horror they witnessed as they saw the child floating by their boat. The child's grandmother frantically searching.
We were hanging out here on the boat, and we heard a lady screaming out for somebody's name.
Okay, so while I'm drinking some water, we're going to look behind this fellow. What's his name again? Edgar Caceres. All right. Well, I'm just, see if you people can spot something behind his head. You have to understand, the Most High, he always puts something in there and lets you know that he's destroying you, your children, or wherever that is not covered. Drink some water to this. Boy, they say water is life, which is true. Whoever said water have no energy can shove a living snake up your... Yeah, right. Beloved, 27. 2 + 7, destruction. Again, we do not question the Most High, we just obey. All praises.
Out for somebody's name.
Witnesses saying they were in disbelief when they found the boy.
Who baby is this? How did this happen? No, wait.
A witness telling us he realized the woman had not called police, and so he did. Another witness watching as first responders tried to save the child.
The CPR. It was traumatizing.
This morning, we saw the parents of the child visiting the scene at the river, telling me they're too emotional to discuss the loss of their...
Okay, they are too emotional. So, okay, they cannot, like I said, this is going to haunt that mother, okay, forever. It's going to hunt your child just died there. And you know those people is one, either they are Hamites or they are Christian, which can be both, all right?
Seen at the river, telling me they're too emotional to discuss the loss of their son.
They can't. All right. We give
So
praises.
just a devastating day for this family. Right now, it's unclear if there will be a criminal investigation into the death of this child.
Yeah, it could be because, this child, it happened, man. The grandmother probably somewhere her mind just wandered. The kid also wandered. The Most High used Shemael to lure the kid and to Sarahel, and all praises to the Most High. Horrible thing, man. Horrible, horrible thing. But judgment is upon the land. We have to stay out of it. At least I intended to. Okay, this dude. I was going to close with this. What do we have to close with that? You know what? Nah. Let me go with this dude. Let me go with this dude. I'm gonna take like a minute from him.
My name is Christian Granucci.
Okay, his name is Christian.
I'm a captain with the Los Angeles City Fire Department. I'm a 31-year veteran.
Okay.
With this agency.
Good.
And I'm more than likely going to catch total grief.
No, you're gonna catch heat. That's what that
from
is.
my administration from this.
Okay.
But I am done being silent on this matter.
Mm-hmm.
And so are many of our members. And this is regarding the vaccine mandate by the city of Los Angeles.
Oh, sorry.
For all city employees. We saw this tyranny coming. We saw it coming across the Pacific.
Yet you didn't do anything.
A week and a half ago, it landed in Honolulu with the Honolulu Fire Department. And we watched a passionate plea from Captain Pelikai, literally in tears, being forced to resign because he chose not to take
hang on.
the vaccine.
Wait, what is this?
Forced to leave the department.
What is
after
this?
faithfully serving it.
No, this one. Sweet. Oh, sweet and salty. Good. Yeah, that was just like one time, you know. What is in there? More crap?
Your ball.
Oh, the basketball, of course. All right. Yeah, I'm going back playing basketball again. Now, beloved, this fellow right here, man, this is good. This is good. This fellow right here, he's one of those firefighters, and what happened is now he find out that this government, this thing that he been serving, they are tyranny. This fellow is one of those guys. He's a classic representation of one of those white supremacists that were preparing for Jacob's trouble because they think nothing was going to come upon them. Those are the Christians that believe this thing is the mark of the beast and is going to be forced by some outside entities. And then next thing you know, it is their own government. It is their own people forcing this thing upon them. Okay, you see, again, brothers, if those people wanted that thing to be forced upon us, they would have just quarantined the hood and said this thing is like AIDS, drugs, it's on you, it's what they call this again, boy, there's a name for this, pathological, is that what that is? And then you send your blood and all that, and they will force it upon ourselves. Now those guys are seeing their own people are coming upon them. How this guy going to bring Jacob's trouble when he has to worry about his job and this thing out there? How is going to bring it? Because what's going to happen here, the government will not yield. And those people will yield. I think is something happened in Romania, something, so somebody, I don't know if it's fake news, it looked fake. Romania vaccine. How many vaccine?
According to our World in
Romania
Data,
vaccine.
as of August 25th, 2020. According to the COVID-19 vaccines page on gov.ro, the current vaccines are the BioNTech, Pfizer vaccine, the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, the Moderna vaccine, and finally, the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine. These drugs are being used as vaccines for COVID-19, limited to specific populations.
Why did Romania vaccination campaign derail? Yeah, I know it was fake news. There we go. There you go. Those are the people, okay? Still holding on and worship. Oh, boy. What is this? Continue without the I agree. I don't agree with your thing, crap. Why did Romania's vaccination campaign derail after such a good start? Those are the religious people. This is our women right there, and then they will dress them and they will put their faces on there and put a veil upon their head, which our women never did this. They never put anything cover their head like this. None of this garbage. Despite being one of the European poorest countries, really? Romania started its corona vaccination in the first month of the year regularly. Since 19 has injected 8 million doses. But in recent weeks, the number of administered daily vaccine doses in the Eastern Europe nation has declined. The situation is quite worrying, safe political. I don't give a crap. All right, okay, so those guys are seeing that thing in Romania was fake news. They didn't stop it. It's just slow. Yes. So this guy, now they are seeing that their own people are coming upon them. Vaccine tyranny done being silent. Yeah, what you gonna do, Negro? You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. If it was our people, you guys would have go ahead and then put your mask on and come upon our people line and then kill them and do all this nonsense. And now you ain't gonna do nothing.
For years. Then it landed on our coast. It hit San Francisco. It hit San Francisco fire. And we heard the stories up there.
Because they thought this thing was going to force upon us. They didn't think like they were going to force them. Checkmate.
Our union representation stood by idly and played a wait and see.
Because your union are not good for anything unless if it has something to do to keep black people, to keep the Most High children out of those workplaces. Your union is only here to bust our people out. Your union is only here to support the police union when they shot and killed one of the children of the Most High. Yes, they will stand for that, damn it. Yes, they will pass on the hat. They will fight tooth and nail. They hire the best lawyer. But when it comes to things like this, they don't care. You on your own, bud.
And sat on their hands.
I feel some Professor Black truth here, but anyway.
Well, now it's here in Los Angeles. And the mandate has come down from the mayor and the city council that we, all city employees, including first responders, shall take the vaccine.
Then what you gonna do? I can't believe this. That's what this is. I can't believe that. Where's my freedom?
If we do not take the vaccine,
you'll be terminated.
We have to be subjected to testing twice a week.
Oh, while you at least you'll have a choice.
If we refuse that,
you'll be terminated.
Termination.
All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. This is the Most High put them at each other's throat. Okay, this is the Most High telling them, you don't take this Haitian Negro, you'll be terminated. What's up with you, What's up with... Hey, man, what's up with you? What you gonna do? Bad boys, bad boys. You think you are bad? Those are the guys. Those are the guys that buy a bunch. They stock up on food. Those are the guys that bring the little bug out location. They stock up on food. They stock up on all those stuff. And then they like, this ain't going to find me. You know, they stock up on ammunition, guns and ammo and swords and all that, a lot of popcorns. And when they go down there so they can come in the hood and do things. And then now you got to worry about this. I'm pretty sure this fellow don't sleep well at night, man. That guy don't sleep well, man. You know, it's a horrible thing, brothers. You know that they're forcing you to do something. That's what our people used to experience. Take this thing or get the...
Again, I'm a 31-year veteran of this department. I have literally bled for this department.
Yes, yes. He did.
I used to love coming to work.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, man.
I respected the administration of this department.
Yes, because they were lying to them. They were telling them that, hey, man, we got your back. We got this. We got that. Nah, he find out that they weren't all about that. Okay, then we'll take 1 more minute, then we will go to the comment board and read a little, okay?
At one point, I even respected our union leadership. And now they are in lockstep with total tyranny. I want you to be clear on this. I want everyone to be clear on this.
This is emotional.
This is not about politics.
Oh no, of course not.
This is not about left or right.
Yeah, now okay, now it's not about this. I thought it was that. I thought this thing came out here like the lady say on a donkey or on a freaking elephant. Oh, okay, so now it's not about politics. It was about politics. You people keep saying that. Oh well, the left wing, they try to force this on us. We ain't gonna take this because what they were waiting, brothers. They were patiently waiting. They understand code word. They understand speak code or black speech, like Gandalf said, black speech. They understand that. They understand that when the people are talking, they say, oh, a certain group will have to be inoculated because they are the one going out there spreading this. African American, they are 13% of the population, yet they have all the virus. They are spreading it all over. They are doing everything and stuff. That's what that is.
This is not about red versus blue.
Uh-huh.
This is not about Republican.
He's calling us to come together.
Versus Democrat.
This is about freedom, right?
This isn't even about vaccinated versus unvaccinated. This is tyranny.
No, that's not what that is. This is justice. This is how we feel. We have to suck up to you guys to leave. If we don't do the things, if we don't accept it, your mark, which is your philosophy, your religion, your God, your money, and everything will have been killed. You guys have a choice. You can get tested every 2 weeks, or quit. We didn't have that.
This is about freedom of choice.
Yeah, freedom. All right, good. We're here. We heard that.
The department has said that we can seek medical exemptions if we so choose, if we can. That is pie in the sky. We can even try and seek some kind of religious exemption, but they know
it's not going
that they have end runs around those.
Yeah, loopholes. They ain't gonna work.
The vaccinations will come. And then after that, it will be a booster, and another booster, and another booster,
and another booster.
And when will this end?
About 1,000 years from now. Zaza. Toronto Police Association just declared they will not take the vax. Okay. There are a lot of us with you. This can't go any further. It is tyranny. It's not. You guys are big. You're talking big game. You ain't gonna do hish about it. You ain't gonna do hish. I love these guys so much. No, you don't. Never give up. Fight the good fight. This will end when billionaires and politicians are swinging on trees. Okay, so this isn't a code word. This isn't a code word on us swinging on trees. They are very serious about this. Okay, they're going to go after those guys, just like they did in January 6th. They're going to go after those people and they're going to do things to them. The Bilderbergs, the Bill Gates and stuff, because they've been reading a lot of conspiracy online and they're going to go after those guys. Things going to happen to those guys, okay? All right? So anyway, all praises to the Most High, man. I'm just going to move to the next video. Grief, man. A lot of sorrow here. Okay, listen to this one. I know they're going to get me for that, but whatever. Listen to that one. We're not going to, it's been sitting there for a while. So, boy, it's already 6:38. Oh, man, come on, man, again. I caught my internet again, man. I'll wait until you come back. Let's see, 6:38. Let me see. Those people try to stop the Most High. Most High, you say you're not gonna take the vaccine. You say you're going to stop it. The Most High. See, the Most High checkmated them. This thing is being forced upon them. Yo, there's nothing you can do. Your union can't do anything for you. Your guy can't do anything to you. This is rough. Is it back yet? Ah, man. All right. Let me pause this at 6:39. See what time they're going to put it back. Then I'll be. To you, it's going to be it instantly. But to me, it's going to take a very long time. All right. They just put it like right now.
Are not protected and a scared populace. I just want to bring you some more footage from Australia that is going viral, painting our country as some dystopian nightmare where individual rights are not protected and a scared populace submits to a police state. They're not painting a very nice picture of Australia, I've got to say. Have a look.
Yeah.
There's little sympathy for anyone ignoring the health orders.
Okay.
Even this group of teenagers caught partying after dark at the bottom of the North Bondi Cliff.
That's what that is. They all get arrested just like our people. You can't enjoy the blessing anymore. Yeah, helicopters.
To high ground by Polle's spotlight and speaker, the 8 boys were placed in handcuffs and left to explain a $1,000 fine to mum.
681 penalty infringement notices issued in the last 24 hours. More than 400 of those notices were again for people being outside of their home.
400 if you were outside your home. Stay inside. You can't enjoy our land anymore. 1619, 2019, the 400 years is up. Yes, all praises to the Most High.
Without a reasonable excuse.
To us, a bunch of teenagers being handcuffed in the middle of the night and
Yeah.
fined $1,000 each for the crime of...
Damn, that's like 8 G's. Man, as a teenager, you have to pay $1,000 to enjoy your freedom?
meeting at a Sydney beach has become normal. But the rest of the world is looking at that footage, looking at that news coverage with abject horror.
Not me.
It's getting harder and harder to hide if you're doing the wrong thing, especially in the construction industry. A crackdown following on from the recent shutdown. Workers sent home if their paperwork isn't in check.
It is a struggle, but it's it's just what has to be done. Like, nobody likes telling people to go home. They've all got families to feed.
Our cameras rolling on another random blitz in Marsden Park.
That's right, man. You got that vax, man. You got your card. What's up with you, man? Yeah, what's up? Check them Negroes, man. Yeah, that's like when you used to check our people when you know they when they don't have the correct skin color and walking in the side of your neighborhood when you were enjoying the ley lines.
Authorising me under the Public Health Act.
Inspectors have asked these tradesmen to show proof of their QR check-in as well as identification and vaccination records. One of the men here is from Campsie and he doesn't have his documentation, so he's being sent home. He may lose a chunk of his pay too if officers follow through with a fine.
Both those clips were from the same 9 News report, and there was plenty more I could show you from that particular report.
Then that's good.
That clip has already got millions of views on social media.
That's
with people
good.
from Scandinavia to South America marveling at what's happening.
Marveling, you guys ain't gonna do nothing. You some 83 Gentiles. If it was us, you would have come together in your G7, G8, G9 meeting, you know, discussing how you're gonna keep our people down. And when it comes to you now, everybody like, oh, this is tyranny. all you're gonna do is going to complain because you lost the sword. There's nothing you can do. All praises to the Most High. We don't care. Let's move in, brothers. It's almost time for me to upload this video.
CBS 2's Azariah is live on the near north side with more details on the investigation. Azariah.
Erica, that man arrested after Chicago Transit Police say he attacked a 50-year-old man with a hammer on the Red Line train here around 5 o'clock this morning. It's the 5th attack involving a man with a hammer in just the last month. Police tweeted this picture of the hammer used after a man was arrested Tuesday morning. Police are still trying to confirm if he is tied to the 4 other similar attacks. In surveillance photos shared by police, the suspect appears to be wearing the same bright red shoes as the man pictured being arrested. A representative with the Amalgamated Transit Union says the increased violence is alarming.
These things like this didn't used to happen of this magnitude in the past.
Because the sword is in the land. Okay, because we pray, we fast for the sword to cleave unto you people. And then, you know, you scumbag two-third, you know, don't want to come to the Most High, this is going to happen to you.
But now, once again, it's happening more and more. And so we're crying out to the public.
Yeah, well, as if the public has this type of power. No, you didn't cry to the Most High. Go ahead, keep on crying. Let me hear you.
To anyone that will listen to say, hey, enough is enough.
No, you don't have enough. Please bring more.
The union is organizing a rally tomorrow morning at the 95th Terminal Red Line stop as a call to action.
Okay, red line stop. So, red lining, but anyways.
Stop attacks like this from happening in the future.
All right, we don't care, brothers. Aubrey's is the sword is here.
Now, this is some shocking news coming in from Afghanistan in the light of recent evacuations, 2 explosions in Kabul. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, you know, as your reporter was just alluding to there, you know, it was expected not only from intelligence reports that have been disseminated over the last few days. You know,
there's a blast of the airport. Let me see if they have a update. I believe 12 U.S. soldiers die. Okay, they don't have it here. 12 U.S. Marines die in Kabul. Is that what that is? U.S. Marines. 11. It was 12. Why they keep saying 11? U.S. Marines and Navy made a kill in Kabul attack. They say 15. Yeah, they report. There we go. This one say Pentagon confirms 12. All right, let's watch this one then.
As you know, 2 suicide bombers assessed to have been ISIS fighters detonated in the vicinity of the Abbey Gate at Hamad Karzai International Airport and in the vicinity of the Baron Hotel, which is immediately adjacent. The attack on the Abbey Gate was followed by a number of ISIS gunmen who opened fire on civilians and military forces. At this time, we know that 12 U.S. service members have been killed in the attack.
I'm pretty sure a lot of you already been typing what you need to type there. You see, the Most High is not playing, man. What's going on? What's going on here, man? Where you guys all going? Going home? My great army, I will call up. Excuse me, the book of Joel, full swing.
And 15 more service members have been injured. A number of Afghan civilians were also killed and injured in the attack. We are treating some of them aboard HKIA.
So, beloved, 12 U.S. soldier, you know, is no more, and 15 injured. I'm not quite sure if you had 12 plus 20, 12 plus 15. It will give you a number. If you add this number, tell me what the Most High is saying here. Tell me what the Most High is saying on the behalf of, you know, this number. What he is doing when you add 12 plus 15.
Many other Afghan civilians have been taken out to hospitals in town. We're still working to calculate the total losses. We just don't know what that is right now. Their loss weighs heavily on us all, and I'll talk a little bit more about that as we go through my prepared remarks. We continue to focus on the protection of our forces and the evacuees as the evacuation continues. Let me be clear, while we're saddened by the loss of life, both U.S. and Afghan, We're continuing to execute the mission. Our mission is to evacuate U.S. citizens.
Let me clear that for you. To continue the mission, the mission is to flee, run with our tail stuck between our legs, and get the hell home so we can be protected. Well, not your house anyway, so we can be protected with the Hebrews. To hell with them over there. We got to come here where the energy is at. That's all we have to do.
Third country nationals, special immigrant visa holders, U.S. Embassy staff, and Afghans at risk. Despite this attack, we are continuing the mission. The evacuation at best speed, and as of today, we have approximately 5,000 evacuees on the ramp at H-Kaya awaiting airlift. Since August the 14th, we've evacuated more than 104,000 civilians from H-Kaya, over 66,000 by the United States, and over 37,000 by our allies and partners. And that includes bringing out about 5,000 Americans. As the Secretary of State said yesterday, we believe that there are about 1,000, probably a little more than 1,000 American citizens left in Afghanistan at this point. We're doing everything we can in concert with our Department of State partners.
What is it, man? Like, what is it you people are definitely afraid of? Why you guys are rushing? Why you are running coming over here? Why is it, brethren, when you are running away from something, you're going to somewhere that you know that is safe. You're going to go somewhere to hide. What is it you guys could not do this first? Why didn't you get all the people out first? And we know, brothers, it is virtually impossible to move out everything in a country that you've been bringing in this country for over 20 years. You cannot move everything out there you've been putting there for 20 years. You move the people, then you leave the rest.
To reach out to them and to help them leave, if they want to leave. And remember, not everybody wants to leave. Yesterday, we brought in over 500 American citizens. It would be difficult to overestimate the number of unusual challenges and competing demands that our forces on the ground have faced. The threat to our forces, particularly from ISIS-K, is very real, as we have seen today. I would also like to express the sense of profound pride I have in the creative, determined, and professional way that our forces have overcome those challenges and to deliver the results that we talked about in my opening portion of the remarks, the number of people that we've been able to extract from Afghanistan. It would also be remiss of me not to mention the tremendous contributions of our many coalition partners, and they stood with us on the ground at H-Kaya, and also the interagency and international partners who supported the evacuation. The many soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and Coast Guardsmen who supported this operation downrange across the Central Command, the European Command, and the Northern Command areas of responsibility. Moreover, this evacuation could simply not have been done without the amazing flexibility.
Sucking your own stuff, man. Anyway, we'll close with this, man. Those are someone's kids as a mom of a soldier currently stationed in the... My heart absolutely breaks for those family. Yeah, we were catching hell, man. You're catching hell. You are catching hell. 12 of them. What's going on here? What's going on here? Is somebody suffering some wrath? Beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, thank you for being here. This video almost like 3 hours. Let me go ahead and upload the video so you guys can see it. It will, well, you know what? Let me sanctify the fast since I believe this thing is already done. It's already like probably 11 p.m. So let us sanctify the fast. All praises to the Most High. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for having respect unto this fast. The most blessed. We say thank you. We fast today. We pray. May you look upon this fast with respect. May you have respect unto it. And may you accept it from us. Thank you, Abedel. Thank you for all the angels. Thank you all the brothers, the sisters that participate in this fast. To the Most High. Boy, I'm so hungry. waking up early in the morning, do certain things. And the fast is sanctified, brothers. Thank you, sisters, for joining us. Let me go ahead and let the beat play and do my little things here. Okay, what this video was about? I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, what kind of thing, but let this play, and then let me do the thing, brothers. Fast, pray, repent, repeat. Shalom. Be at peace. May the King reign forever. All right, so just enjoy the beat, all right? Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters. Fast, pray, repent, repeat.